Hello over the net. My name is Minnie, and welcome to a brand new series called Reverie of a Nobleman Servant. Today we will be playing Gamer Moments. It'll be the first session of Reverie. It's a brand new D&D campaign. The Devil's Plan fell out. Very sad. There is another Devil's Plan. I might decide to start streaming that one because I'm a player that time. We're actually behind though, so I'm considering holding off on that so that people don't know that they can restart. Anyhow, it's time for Reverie. Let's see how they enjoy being a nobleman's servant. Hey everyone. Would you all like to introduce yourselves? We can go in order. Or...
No.
Well, you're going to introduce yourself anyway, you cunt.
Let's just go down in the line.
Alright, let's go in order of character. Who wants... Alright, in the character sheet section. Nathanos.
Oh. I am Slaaneshi, and I'll be playing Nathanos Calnician, a Death Knight reigning from the north of Whiteglade.
Based. Alright, are you guys still drawing like idiots? Can I pull you guys over the map and you won't draw all over it?
Oh yeah.
I will not draw on the map.
Okay, cool.
Oh, pixel.
Shut up.
Man,
Time to
love
draw
me
on the
some...
map.
Oh, there it is.
Anyhow,
Time to
the next
draw.
person. Introduce yourself.
Hello. We playing Angelo Barossa, Optical. Playing a bard.
Anything else you'd like to say to us, Angelo?
That's a secret. So.
Alright. Next person.
Hi, I'm Glandall, or Cow, as I might be yelled at as. I've been told I have a punchable face.
Let's see.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah, it looks pretty punchable to me.
I really want to punch that face.
Hey, quick question. How do I move all these character portraits? Because it's like covering 90% of the map.
Same.
You can go...
Zoom in.
You can shorten them.
Zoom out faster, farther.
Zoom out so far, I just can't even see the map and the character portraits wouldn't even be the problem anymore.
In the cog area, search for player video / avatar size and change it to either small or names only. Anyhow.
No. I should have gone next.
I just got called gay by Sarah in the chat, bruh.
Yes, I know.
Pod.
You are very gay.
How
Wait,
dare
are you streaming?
you? Yes,
Pod.
I'm streaming.
That's an epic meme.
Yo.
Big name. Okay, I'll go next because I think I'm next.
Yes, you are.
I'm Sky. I'm playing Kitag, Gold Mace, the Dwarven Rogue. That's all I got for you.
Awesome. Thanks for the brilliant content.
That's all they need to know. I'll
Okay.
find out more later.
Alright, next.
Sweet. My name's Brandon, and I'm playing a sea elf named Antania, a clan sea sword.
Do you want to...
I guess that means I'm next.
Alright.
Yeah, retard.
I go by Abyssal Squid. I'm not the smartest of the bunch. And
Boo! You suck.
I'm
Boo!
playing Birch Hancock, a warlock from Whiteglade.
Yo, can you say that word?
Whoa! You're gonna get Chris banned off Twitch. Can't say that, bro.
I'm sorry, Chris. Yeah,
Lord.
that's the only reason I have his last name.
While we're finishing character introductions, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
What the fuck?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, well,
Isn't he
you
next?
can call me Goose, and I'm playing the royal bastard Thalia Haker. Yeah, that's all I got for you.
Compelling. All of you are such compelling
Oh, yeah,
individuals.
totally.
I love you all so much. No, I don't.
Chris, I'm going to keep you
Myself
in
too.
trails.
Okay.
So that was a fucking lie.
I love when the map just moves.
I know the map is moving and I'm scared.
I made it a higher.
I love the continental plate
The continental
shifting
drift
around before
just-
my eyes.
I just made it a bigger image. Anyhow. Cow.
What?
That's fucking wonky.
Somebody
What the
ball.
fuck?
What did I do?
Unrelated.
What?
Huh. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Anyhow, yeah. This is Reverie of a Nobleman's Servant. So, all of you... Actually, wait. Brandon's still not here, isn't he? He went to go take a piss, didn't he? Like a little...
That's
cunt.
his
Like
fault.
a little piss baby. Well, we're gonna start with Adam. Like the little piss baby that he is.
Little piss baby.
Yep, little piss baby. Alright, so... You all are various types of individuals. Some of you noblemen, some of you adventurers, some of you merchants. All of you coming from different walks of life. One day, specifically on the date of the 6th of January, in the dead of winter, you are all summoned to House Trudeau's estate in Weissahaven. The capital,
Oh, there it is. Top left.
the capital of the Duchy of Trudeau. You all are from various walks of life, and you all have been summoned, seemingly out of nowhere, to the estate of House Trudeau. Some of you have prior connections to the young Duke. However, most of you are unaffiliated and typically don't arise from any form of direct connection, shall we say. Anyhow, you all have left your homes to answer the call of a rather high-ranking noble. Simply a part of the job. Well, we wouldn't want to upset him after all. The question is, do you arrive at the correct time period?
Oh.
All of you have been summoned from different places across Whiteclade, sometimes even from off the continent. And you know, you can never quite expect what might come when you're working to get your connections to a nobleman. Now, all of you don't arrive at the same time, of course, coming from different places. I'd like you all to roll a nice solid d20, or opt to be near the end, and roll plus dexterity. That's a nice introduction. Just roll me a nice solid dexterity check.
Oh
Is
fuck,
it
that's not my
slash
character.
roll?
I opt.
Actually, I can do it from here, can't I?
Yep.
I can do it for my character.
Jesus Christ.
I don't
Rachel?
know how to use this, so you guys gotta tell me like what.
Just click
How do you-
dexterity.
Click on dexterity.
Like
on
just
your
a
sheet.
word.
God, I rolled a 9. I fucking suck.
Who the fuck is Kitag? Kitag.
That's fucking the
Guy.
dwarf
Guy.
rogue.
You saying bolt over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
The laughter
Why?
arrived, Jesus Christ.
yes. So all of you summoned to the estate of Jackson Trudeau, the Duke, in Weissahaven. The first to arrive is Kitag Goldmace. He sees the fine estate just around, within the city limits, however, on a hill risen above. Not quite a normal estate, shall we say. A castle. Fit for somebody who typically wouldn't be found as a simple duke. This looks like it was once the castle of a king, not a man who lives outside, away from his people. If you all would like a reference image, I can find one. However, for now, you,
I guess we're
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
as you all approach the, as you approach the estate, Kitag, you are approached by two guards, wielding glaives, one in their right hands. They put the glaives facing towards the gate of the castle, and they say, "Halt, traveler. What brings you here?"
I'll assume I have my paper that was.
Yes, you would have your letter from Goldscale with the seal. Or Goldscale?
Oh,
Sorry.
wrong campaign.
Wrong campaign, sorry. The letter from Duke Trudel with the Trudeau sale.
I'll tell him that
Seal.
I'm invited, and I'll show him the letter.
Ah, of course. Apologies for bothering you. Yes, you do fit the description. Thank you, you may enter.
Alright. I'll enter and attempt to find where I need to go.
In front of you, as you go through the main gate, the portcullis rises from behind, and you see behind it is a fine set of wooden reinforced doors, very tall, and what appears to have been a garden in between you and those doors. There are various guards around, all armored in decent condition, more equivalent of a royal guard rather than a low-ranking noble that you are typically used to finding yourself in the presence of. As you approach the main doors, the two standing by the doors, the same, very similar to the guards prior, open it for you, and before you see Jackson Trudel, sat upon what appears to be something akin to a throne with a lot more stone and a lot less comfort. As you broach him, he says to you, "You must be Kitag Goldmace. I believe I am correct about that, yes?"
Yes, my lord. Yes, that is correct.
So, I hear you're quite deft with the blade. Am I incorrect about that? Alongside the tongue, of course.
It's only natural in my profession.
Of course. Now, you are free to roam my estate for around half an hour, when I suspect most of the others shall have arrived. However, for now, feel free to go have fun. Speak to the guards, do as you wish. Just don't get into too much trouble.
Alright. I guess while I wait for the others, I'll go and try and meet any of the other higher class people here.
Yeah, there's a few nobles around. You can go theoretically speak to them. None of them are figures that you have specific memory of.
Well, I'll walk around and investigate everyone while we wait for the other characters.
Yes. The next to approach is a man. Tall. Well, relatively. For a human, at least, he's rather tall. And bulky. Approaching the gate. Blade on his hip. Or rather, axe on his hip. Hand crossbow on the other side. As he approaches, they look towards him. They see the seal of an officer of the garrisons of Trudel. And they say, "What brings you here, sir?"
I was called here. I was summoned for submission.
Of course. Do you have proof of this?
Do I have like an insignia or something?
You would have the letter from Jackson.
Okay, I present the letter.
Yes. Just had to confirm. Thank you. They then quickly open the gate for you. Portcullis rising. You see a man, stout, walking around looking at noble set in the rather chilly gardens. The man stout walking around speaking to different nobles, and the man stout notices the man entering through the portcullis, neither of you appearing to be of any sort of noble lineage.
I think I actually have finer clothes and a noble ring.
I don't.
Let me check. I do believe you were dressed in. Oh yes, you do have fine clothes. That is true. One appearing to be a noble, offset by the man set in what appears to be some form of officer's uniform. Fine, surely, but not nearly not nearly something akin to a fine clothes of a duke or any sort of noble, mind you.
Yeah.
Do you broach each other, you two, or do you stay at a distance?
I approach him.
Right. Yeah, I'll approach him, investigate him.
As you two approach each other, you get relatively close. Some of the guards are looking at you two a little strangely, confused as to why you have suddenly approached one another. At least to them. They look at you and they say, "So, what do you, sorry. It is up now to you two to speak."
Were you summoned here as well?
I was.
Any idea why?
I honestly have no clue, but as long as there's money involved, I really don't care.
Have you heard of the High Elves?
Yeah. Well, you best go meet the Duke, right?
Yes, Duke.
Now, the real question is, are you powerful?
Not in these lands, but another continent I am.
Okay. Alright. I'd like to see the Duke.
Yes. As you walk past the stout man, you approach the doors. The two guards open it for you, of course, and the Duke is sat upon his iron throne. Well, stone, but laced with hints of iron and gold, showing off his prominence in rank. He looks before the man and says, "Yes, it is good to see you, Captain. Captain Hancock. It's been a while. So, I'm going to have a task for you. However, for now, you are free to do as you wish." Well, at the estate, from what I could tell, you made quite the ruckus speaking to Sir Kitag. Oh, come on. Really, right
That's
now?
just a first impression.
Well, feel free to go around and do as you wish. Sorry, guys. Had to respond to someone.
During this time, I would go and arm wrestle some of the guards.
Of course. You would you like to roll a dex or a strength check for me?
Sure.
You do relatively well, actually. There's only one man you do not beat because he is rather large. He appears to be a man holding a great sword on his back and appears to be of relatively high rank within the walls. Lieutenant of the Guard of Trudeau. Possibly even a knight. You're not quite sure.
Interesting. So, is he one of the strongest men around?
Yes.
All right.
Ah, yes. The next to walk in, a man, slim, wearing what appears to be noble-ish clothes. Actually, wait, do you still have noble clothes?
Ish.
I don't-
Yes, I have fine clothes.
Of course. Man in fine clothes, rapier on his hip. Appears to be of relatively tall height, even for a human. However,
Describe his face to me.
punchable.
Oh, good.
Punchable.
Thanks.
Yes, you see a man with a very punchable face walk in. Kind of like what
Wow.
my friend one of my friends from cinema studies used to say was like Adam Driver. Looked very punchable.
Please
Yep,
continue.
that's me.
You broach the gates as well. They see your noble insignia and simply let you through.
Hog.
They assume you're here for good reason. After
Yeah.
all, it is rare that a person of the rank of count would come in without good reason. Or well, an equivalent title of count.
They don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I walk inside.
And as you walk in, you see a stout man eyeing up many of the noblemen around. And the stout man notices you as you enter. Stout man, you do not
Okay.
recognize anything about him, not even the insignia.
Bruh.
You recognize that it is a noble insignia and that it is a count, but not personally. You do not know personally anything about them. God damn it. Have a character interaction. I'll be right back.
I'll take a good look at him. Just assume that if they don't talk to me, I am investigating everyone who comes through that door.
Well. If you want to see his apparel in more degree, you can pull up my bio. Never mind, what the fuck? Why doesn't it show?
Look,
He's
all
wearing-
I know about you is you got some nice clothes and a
Yeah.
very punchable face.
And the signet ring.
I also have a fancy ring. What of it?
Yeah. My character didn't look. Man, I was just gonna go to the Duke. So we're in Weaselhaven?
Yeah, top left area.
Weisselhaven.
Weissenhaven?
It's German.
Okay.
It'd be said with
Yeah,
a
I don't
V.
speak German.
If it's
Yeah.
a W, say it with a V.
Weisselhaven?
Mm-hmm.
Weishaven? So I'm gonna get rid of it, but we're here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Birch's only goal to wrestle everybody here.
How charismatic are you, Sky?
This have beat most of the people.
Now you have a giant.
Hmm.
Sky?
Hmm?
What's your charisma?
What's my charisma?
Yeah.
Why?
We're both rogues. Cause he described you as someone that's good with the blade and charismatic.
I have a
That
plus
is-
3.
Oh great. We
I'm
just
probably
have
most
this
charismatic here, actually, which is hilarious.
Why? What do you have?
19 right now.
why?
Huh?
What class are you?
Warlock.
Oh,
No, that makes sense.
oh no. Riley might have a +5.
We all have really high charisma.
I have a 3. We just have the same essential stats. Or +3. Sky, did you see how to put expertise on your character sheet?
Oh, like the skill stuff?
Yeah.
You just click the little check mark.
No, that's proficiency,
Oh, what do you mean?
not
then?
not expertise. Did you get your expertise
I don't know what you mean.
for being a rogue?
Uh,
At level 1, we get expertise.
maybe. I don't know. I have to look over it.
Okay.
What does that even do?
It doubles your proficiency bonus to a skill.
Okay, well, how do I do that?
Well, you get to choose 2 of your skills, and then you get to double the proficiency. But so you click the cog at the top right, that next to spells, and then you scroll down to the middle bottom, and it has all the skills where it says normal for every column. You click that, and then you choose expertise for the 2 that you want.
Oh, okay.
Minor
Is it just any
deception.
2?
Any that you're skilled in. So any
Okay.
proficient skills. Minor deception and sleight of hand. If we want to cover all stats, or we can just double up and be pog together.
And this one. I think that's fine. So does it double, or does it add 2 to the stat or something?
It doubles your proficiency bonus. So right now it
Oh.
adds an extra 2, but then when the proficiency bonus goes up, it'll add more.
Yeah. I'm very
I'll be
persuasive.
Right back.
Reverie is also very persuasive. We have a very persuasive party in
Persuasive.
general. In general. So, Chris is unmuted, so I bet his stream can still hear us.
Yep.
How is it going, stream?
I think Sarah's in there.
Is she still there? Ooh,
Oh, I
3
can't
viewers.
see. I'll look in the stream.
Ginger, Lurks, Jesse, Ginger, Commander Root. Well, no one's typing. So. Oh, okay.
Oh,
No, I
that's
got
good.
Jersey, not Jesse. Sorry. Oh, now we have Skyrim player too. And the Great Cow.
What was that?
Whoa. What do you think of my name, Sky? In Discord.
What? What did you say?
What do you think of my name in Discord?
Day spring. The ultimate crossover.
Yes. Wait, why the fuck
Wow.
is Chris looking at my sheet?
What's in there, boy?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Where did Chris go again?
I don't know. IRL stuff.
Mega gay zone.
Yeah, there.
And
Japan.
I feel like ass.
Wait, guys, does that mean that we can peek on Cal's character sheet?
Oh yeah, you'll find so much.
I don't even have like anything for an actual like backstory on mine. Is that bad?
mine's very
Yeah, you could wing it.
It's all up to you whether you want to have a backstory or not. Just
Oh no, I have a
general.
backstory. I just
I have a
My
small
thing is Is Chris gonna be pissy that I don't have one?
No.
No, he won't.
He'll
Okay.
love him.
Because I didn't feel like writing one.
I just sent him a long one to fuck with him. I'll be honest with you guys.
I have like 6 paragraphs to go still.
I don't have jack squat.
Why is my S so fucked?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
My character is literally just going to be a more intelligent Landry.
Oh God, Landry.
Okay, I'm gonna doubt the intelligent part. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Face.
The blood hunter, yes.
Landry was
Man who always has to carry around the heads of who he kills.
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
character.
Landry was a great character. Don't even.
I know several characters who've done that.
Wait,
Yeah.
is Landry the character you
In one
played
of
in
the campaigns that I played, there was the
Yeah, that's the character I played in Devil's Plan.
tiefling that had a bag of
Oh
holding
man, I
full of
literally
heads.
just started on watching it.
Oh, sadly, there's gonna be no sequel. That got canceled a long time ago.
Why did it get canceled? What the hell?
It just no
Well-
one attended after.
The fuck?
Well, I got kicked out, and I showed up every week.
It was like
Then,
after that week.
No, I know.
It just,
But
it
I'm
just
just
stopped attending.
explaining. So I was a returning character. They booted, and then it went on for a couple more weeks, and then
No,
people
no, it
fucking
didn't.
went.
Literally right after. It got
Oh,
canceled.
really?
Yeah, literally right after.
All right, because I would carouse everyone to get them there. Oh yeah, you can see my epic level 1 rogue stats of 10 HP.
10 whole HP.
10 whole HP. Better than 8.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Better than 9.
I think I have the same HP as you.
Well, man, we just have the same stats.
I have
Guys, and how
12.
is
I'm not doing bad.
I have a alright roll. Nothing great, nothing bad.
I have 2 good stats. I have a +4 and a +3. And then I have...
I have
mediocre-
2 + 3 stats. Those are my highest.
Yeah. I once had a character with 3 +2s, a +3, and then like a -1 and a neutral. That was a bad character to play. Because he got shit rolls on everything. And a mediocre additive.
This guy
Yo.
doesn't hurry up. I'm gonna get him up and go to bed. I'm sorry, but I feel like shit.
It's alright.
Yeah, Tony. I know how to build an actual trebuchet.
Nice.
Want me to?
Do it.
Okay. He's probably talking to mom.
Damn.
Then why wouldn't he
You've
mute?
been too loud.
You're being too loud. It's 11:30.
Just roast him on his own stream.
Hell yeah, we are. Alright, let's make an actual trebuchet.
Did you look up designs or something?
Nope, I just looked up trebuchet and I got ideas.
Alright.
I just looked at the actual thing this time. I'm not making it massive because that's a pain in the ass and lag, but
Was that the biggest thing you've ever built?
yeah. And after that, when I continued playing, I would still lag because it
I'm
just
gonna watch
screwed
so
up.
much One Piece tonight, bro.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'll just play
I
like
don't know how you do it.
Age
nigga,
of
to be honest.
Empires.
I can't watch that much anime. Like, no. Not in like one go. Like, I can watch 5, 6 episodes one go, and I can't anymore after that.
Really? I can watch like a whole.
You, bro.
I can watch like 24 episodes in one sitting.
Tony, you're still doing the race, right?
Yeah.
I do that.
Okay.
I finished Terror, which was really good.
Fair Residence, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was finished that like actually that was a week ago now. Damn, time moves.
Dude, if I finish Alabasta Saga before you even finish what's next?
Steins Gate, which I'll
Steins
probably
Gate.
start
If I finish-
watching that tomorrow.
If I finish Alabasta before you finish Steins Gate, that's a fucking dab right there. Because Alabasta is still like a solid like 50 episodes at least.
You won't. Or shouldn't,
I
at
could.
least.
Could.
You shouldn't.
This man stays up as long as possible watching anime.
Right. But you shouldn't let him watch 50 episodes before you can watch 24 or something.
We'll see.
Avery just has like a lot more magic points than he does.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, I've got my magic points.
Where's your XCOM playthrough? Come on, you said you'd do that.
I'm playing
Yeah.
XCOM tonight. After
What? While you're watching One Piece? What the fuck?
I could pull some old me and watch anime while playing games.
Don't do that.
I won't do that.
It's like that most times.
Yo.
Yo.
That is? That's Chrissy boy.
Yo, real mom hours, let's go.
Real mom hours, let's go.
Real too loud playing D&D moments, let's go.
Let's go.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Don't worry about it. Chris is still gone.
Oh my god.
We're still on character introductions.
Hell yeah, we are.
We're not accomplishing much.
Mike,
I mean, this wasn't even
Mike.
going to be a session originally anyway, so.
This
I didn't
session
even
is
actually-
zero, technically. The first session is next week.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't even
We're
roll.
not accomplishing much tonight, honestly.
I just realized I didn't even roll dexterity. I rolled a dexterity save.
Does it have do you have proficiency in that?
No,
Oh, well then it doesn't change much, but still.
it doesn't. But I just,
I didn't even notice
I wasn't even thinking, and I just saw, like, just hit
Why is my
dexterity.
phone slow, bro? Fuck.
Me and Riley are coming at the same time.
That'll be interesting.
Like, I just have like a +1 to dexterity, so it really wouldn't have mattered too much. But and, like, I'm going through it, and I just see like I rolled a dexterity save. I'm like, what the fuck?
So I need so trebuchets, right?
I,
Mm-hmm.
mean, I,
I
feel
need
like
to
it'd
put
be
a weight
safe
on
to
one
assume
side.
that-
And have it so that when I release the weight, it flings up the other side. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude. I got Super Gogeta.
Who the fuck? How am I gonna do that? I guess I could just like
A bag of beans. That's what I need to buy.
fuck.
A blowgun.
I had like the perfect idea for how to do it in my brain when I was looking at the trebuchet, so I might look it up again. Alright.
Yo! Oh my god.
What?
Okay, so I'm playing a gotcha game. Alright, I'm playing a gotcha game. I'm gonna be straight with you. And I just got Jiren and Topo. Jiren and fucking Topo already. Holy shit. I'm getting so lucky right now. If I get, oh my god, if I get UI tonight, dude, I am flexing on Kaio so hard.
Oh, that's why.
Wait, who's that? Did I get Broly?
Hey Tony, you want me to stream?
Sure, go for it.
So wait, what is Chris doing now?
No clue. Just said IRL stuff.
All right.
Can one of you guys like at me when he gets back?
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Alright. Dang.
I'll stay here. All I'm doing is playing Dragon Ball anyway.
All I'm doing is doing what I was
Or
doing
I
before.
might light up some Dead by Daylight. I don't know. Or I'll light up.
Like I told you, Avery.
XCOM.
XCOM.
What'd you say, Tony?
You got time to play games. Probably Dead by Daylight match.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
This shit's on page 155.
What the fuck?
Nothing?
Can't understand you, dude. Your connection's very poor.
Avery's poor.
Okay. I'll assume he said Avery's poor.
That's what I thought he said, but I honestly don't know.
All right, Tony, ready?
Send it.
So the wheels are too fast. It's already better than my last one. Why you do that? Oh, are they spinning the wrong way? That might be the issue. No.
Sakayori, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome.
My-
We need to at Sky.
Sorry, yeah, my stepdad called me down to have a talk with our neighbor. It was something pretty serious, so
Oh, you good, man?
No.
I'm fine. I don't know. I don't know about my neighbor.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Drama.
Avery
having some
crashed
family
into him like
problems.
he did that mailbox.
He's having some family problems, so he came to ask me for advice as a person that has a step-parent. So
Oh,
Oh.
that's an F.
yeah, so
Oh.
I'm gonna choose to leave it there as my explanation as why I had to go.
Yeah,
Sorry
no
about that,
problem.
y'all.
Yeah, no
It's fine.
problem.
What are you doing,
I just
stepdad?
I'm much rather have some advice than
Am back.
Where did I leave off?
Welcome back.
Cow
I
alive.
was just introduced.
Did y'all have a nice
And I wasn't
conversation?
allowed to do one. Huh?
I mean, did you go and talk to this guy here? Or?
No, I didn't get to talk to the Duke yet.
All right. Well, you're free to go walk up to that gate now.
Okay, I would like to go talk to the Duke.
All right, so you leave off from your place at the front gate, slowly approach the main doors. They swiftly open it for you, and the Duke looks down upon from his stone throne. He then says,
I would like to deep bow.
Deep bow, like
after-
all right,
well,
all right.
bow.
Yeah, bow. A
Yeah.
bow that you give to as a noble.
Ow, chicka, wow, wow.
Yeah, it's a courteous bow.
Can't say that this is the first time this has occurred, but you are the first one today to do it.
Yeah,
Raise your head.
So,
I
Good.
raised my head.
Raise your hand. Raise your head, Sir Glandall. As you know, I have summoned you here,
Yes,
but I have
of
not
course.
explained why. So, let me first off explain. I've heard that you're quite good apt with the tongue and good with the blade. So,
Indeed.
I need some people to do some tasks for me. And since you fit the exact description I am looking for, you ended up on my roster to look for. It certainly is good to have you around, you know. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise,
It seems.
Oh, you may go.
It seemed that you were hesitant to tell me more.
I'd rather not waste my time, or your time, because I don't want to explain twice. Because I'm going to explain it to everyone once you're all here. which is basically me
Very well.
saying you're going to be working with more than just yourself, Sir Dayspring. Feel free and go off. Do what you wish. I will summon you back shortly.
Very well then. I give another bow, and then I leave. And so they're in like a hall, right, or like a central meeting area.
Where you are right now? Or like where they are?
Well, where they are. I don't know.
No, they are not together. They're both in the courtyard, or they're both in the courtyard, but in different places.
A courtyard. Okay. So that's where everyone's meeting.
That's where everyone is right now. They're not together, but
is there a central meeting area?
Like where you're going to meet the Duke?
No, like I would wait.
Oh, yes, there is one. It's up at the, what's it called? It's the courtroom where the court meets.
Oh. And
it has plenty of seats.
And I go to the courtroom and await to be summoned again, or
you're gonna be summoned to the courtroom.
Perfect. I'm ready for attendance.
Anyhow,
First to court.
The next person to arrive is a individual of androgynous figure, standing before the gate in fine mail. Appears to be a more feminine, however, could simply be a less masculine male. It's not easy to tell. With pointed ears and brown hair, one can discern that she is not quite human, but not quite an elf either. It's unsure if she's some form of halfling, or if she's just a half-elf. However, the height ascribes to the latter. The woman stands at the gate, and with the seal... Actually, wait, let me ask you real quick. Goose. Honker.
Yeah.
Is she a knight?
I guess so.
Okay.
She's dressed like one right now, anyways.
Does she have, like, a signet ring of a knight?
No.
Then you are but an adventurer in the eyes of guards. As you approach the gate,
Fine.
the two guards raise their glaives before it, and they look at the half-elf, saying, "So, how can I help? How can we help you today, Knife Ears? What brings you to the Duke's court?"
I've been summoned, and she holds up the letter.
Interesting choice. One of them mutters, barely discernible in between all the commotion around the streets. He then, they both then pull back their glaives and slowly look at the half-elf and say, "You may pass," as the portcullis opens.
She, of course, is going to go find the Duke.
Yes. It is quite easy to discern that he is but across the courtyard. A man stout appears to be there, as well as a man arm wrestling some guards. However, both of them appear to be too busy to notice you. As you approach the main gate, the doors open before you, and the Duke looks upon you from his throne. He then says, yes, Lady Haker. It is good to see you."
Good to see you as well.
So, I see that you have found yourself quite well now that you're off on your own doing whatever, yes?
You could say that.
Well, that's good to say the least. Anyhow, you are needed. Your specific skills with the blade and your ability to speak, both quite useful in the situation.
Like the past 3 people.
Very good at slash.
Basic bitches.
Yes. Well, I do not quite need you yet. You may go roam the grounds as you wish. I will summon you to the courtroom when the time is right. If you have any questions,
She just gives it. Oh,
if you have any questions, feel free to ask them now. Otherwise, be on your way.
not at the moment. And she takes her exit. Goes
Understood.
to explore the grounds.
All right. 2 people arrive at around the same time. A man wearing what appears to be some form of white cloak, well, not cloak, white shirt and brown pants with red over it, with many instruments across his body, and the other, a man,
That's only 2.
many instruments across his body, and a man
No idea who
with-
wrote it. So.
threw me out of my groove. And a man wearing a very pale man wearing what appears to be chainmail, his face covered mostly by armor, with just barely discernible the fact that he is rather pale. Great sword on back. As both of you approach the gate, the guards stop you both, and they say, "Well, who might you two be, arriving around the same time? Are you together, meeting the Duke?"
I hold up my letter from the Duke. We are here for a meeting with the Duke. We have been summoned. I suppose the same that's been traveling with me for the past hour.
Yep. Angelo pulls out the letter.
Of course.
Get the carbon copy of the letter.
It's almost like they were printed.
Cloning jutsu on the
Well,
letter.
the letters have different content, but the
No,
letters look
the
the
carbon
same.
copy.
But they look the same because that's how letters look. And that's how a seal looks. The exact same. On the outside is written their names, of course, to Angelo Barossa and to Nathanos Kalneshian. It is then opened the gates for you, and then he says, "You two may enter."
I go ahead and enter.
Angelo follow.
You see an androgynous figure exploring the courtyard, a man in what appears to be some form of a very stout man in some form of cloak, walking around, looking at all the nobility around, staring at them menacingly.
He's just
He's just standing there menacingly.
Mighty. Don't we? Angelo turns to like his companion that he was walking with.
Say that again.
Quite the interesting group we have here.
I hope, nodding specifically towards the one trying to arm wrestle every single guard here, that he's just a interesting guard here.
I hope we don't have any
Noticing the
stupid people
noticeable
there.
difference from everybody else here. Let's go ahead and meet the Duke, shall we?
Gonna keep him waiting, as they say.
I go before the Duke and bow deeply before him.
How about the charlatan?
And Angelo does a light bow.
A light bow, alright, so not a deep bow like.
To describe
Wow,
the angle
condition.
in great detail.
Sim.
90 degrees. No. 60 degrees. That is the total angle from his legs to his body.
89 degrees.
Oh, you mad lad.
Jackson looks upon the
Essentially
two.
him just bending over.
Jackson looks upon the two and he says, "Raise your heads. I don't need you two to lower them before me. Nathanos, Val, Angelo. It is good to see you two again.
It's always been a pleasure living in these lands.
It has been a while since I've seen you two, of course. Especially you, Angelo. You've been off,
Been quite a
I'm
while,
sure,
yeah.
fraternizing with the locals as you used to in your youth.
Yeah, well, been traveling a lot more.
Well, I just hope that you could keep it in. I just hope you could keep it in your pants for a bit while I send you on a task.
Imagine being called out by the Duke.
Imagine.
I don't glance at Angelo. I don't know what to say.
Like a light giggle.
The two true
Fucking
neutral
child.
characters are just sitting there. He then says to them, well, at the moment we are still waiting on one more. However, I think I'll summon you all. He then says, if you'd like to go wait in the courtroom, I'm sure Angelo could lead you there, Nathanos.
Alright.
Alright.
The rest of you are all grabbed by different maids, or all guards, that have been told by Trudeau to go and grab you.
See, they're very similarly dressed.
Man, this is what happens when you go last. You don't even get a private audience with the Duke. It's tough.
You're late.
That's what you get for getting
That's
up
You're
on
right.
time.
late. Just
No,
late,
no.
Dick. We don't.
You are
beat
late for tea.
That's what
No, that's
happens
what
when
you
I
get.
roll. That's what I get for rolling a dexterity save roll instead of just a regular dex roll.
As the Duke is standing up, the Sea Elf arrives, realizing, shit, the meeting time was about 10 minutes ago. She barely makes
Half
it
an
to
hour
the gate.
ago.
She barely makes it to the gate as she stands before it, basically leaning over at a 90-degree angle, trying to catch her breath.
Oh, fuck.
The guards then say, are you here for a good reason? The Duke is about to meet with some people.
As she just stands there winded, she just holds up the letter while still bent over.
Well then hurry up then. A guard will lead you once you enter. Just show a letter to a guard and he'll lead you to the courtroom.
Enters and finds the nearest guard.
Yeah.
And shows the letter.
As soon as you show the letter, the guard just says, with me, quickly. On your feet.
You're late.
Oh, mate, you're kind of late.
Oh mate, you can't
You
wait.
sure you're in the meeting?
I hope that isn't a forged letter. The Duke would kill me.
It's funny.
The guard
What's
then-
funny about this too is I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's not wearing like any sophisticated clothes. I'm literally wearing traveler's clothes.
No, I think Riley's not wearing it.
Yeah,
Or
he's not.
whatever the bird's name is.
Thalia is in
Angelo.
like straight up chainmail, so don't feel too bad.
I mean, yeah, you guys aren't exactly a bunch of nobles. The only person I hear that's
You-
actually
You.
only two of you are actually wearing noble clothes. Glandall and fucking
Ha! Imagine having a noble standing that wasn't burnt down.
and Kitag.
I
Imagine
mean,
burning down your noble standing.
As you all are summoned together, you slowly, one by one, enter the room. The first two to enter being Nathanos and Angelo, followed by Glandall, followed by Thalia.
What the fuck? I've been in there.
Well, he was there first, and he was just sort of sitting there. The Duke has yet to arrive. Antonia quickly rushes in, being second to last, as Birch just sort of strides in at a relatively moderate pace. There are chairs equal to the number of you plus one at the head of the table. Do any of you attempt to take the one at the head of the table?
No.
I do.
Does anyone see a
What
goblin
the
around?
fuck?
I do.
You do?
Well, since my character is really just like a trader who just travels at the sea, they probably don't know about proper etiquette too much, so they just picked a random chair and it happened to be that one.
All of you see this random blue elf sit down in the Duke's chair.
I just look at the Duke like, are you gonna take that insult?
The Duke isn't here
I
yet.
don't think he isn't here
Oh.
yet.
I believe that is the Duke's chair, the elf.
What? Oh, like this is reserved. I didn't know.
Yes, that is why it is more grand, and it is at the head of the table.
Oh, okay. And then she just gets up and sits in another chair.
I just kind of hold my forehead, leaning my elbow on the table, and just sit there.
Yes.
I go and take a seat.
Yeah, I'm sitting next to the, or like as next as I can be.
Yeah, one of the seats just adjacent to him. There are two
Yeah.
seats just adjacent to him. Who is sitting in those seats? Well, other
Oh,
than
I
Glandall.
get
So it is the other person. All right. Nathanos. Got it.
Mhm.
As you all are sat there, soon enough, you hear from the door, it's slowly opening. A man of relatively tall height, slightly taller than Glandall here, at about 6 foot, and a very bulky build, with a sword on his hip, appears to be Jackson Trudell.
I stand as he enters.
I shall also stand
I stand.
and do a little bow.
You don't.
Oh no, I
fucking
guess he doesn't
bow.
really like bowing, does he? Oh.
It's
Well, I
not that
wasn't
he.
there for that.
It's not
No,
that he-
you don't bow when they enter. You just stand and wait for them to sit.
Jesus, just okay.
Again,
Some-
not being
some-
accustomed to these sorts of situations, Antonia just stays seated and just looks at
Not-
him. Damn,
Not
you're
even
tall.
social pressure gets you up, huh?
Yes. The Duke sees that only one individual is still sat, other than Angelo, who I think is also sitting. Is Angelo sitting?
Angelo is muted.
Riley?
I'm just gonna.
He is standing. He is standing.
Okay, good. All but the sea elf are once more standing. And the Duke remarks on this as he goes and sits in his chair at the head of the table.
I haven't sit.
He adjusts his blade so it's not quite in his way as he eloquently sits down and he says, "Well, it's good to have you all in one room."
After he sits, I sit.
Yeah.
Angelo would also sit down, but then put his feet up on the table.
Of course.
I fucking love Angel already. He knows proper core culture, but then he chooses to go against it.
Who's sitting next to me at the table?
Birch.
I just lean over to Birch and just like whisper to him, "Why did everybody just stand up when he entered the room?"
To show respect.
Oh,
Boom.
oops.
Oh.
Yes.
The mood.
The Duke then says, "Well, I have all summoned you here as I need a nice crack team of individuals to go and deal with problems for me. You may be wondering what that might entail. We'll get to that in a moment. Your authority will be relatively equal to that of a, shall we say, Viscount. You have authority over most baronies. However, any counts you'll have to consult with me to get authority over. Viscounts typically aren't going to be much of a problem. They typically are nobles of the robe anyhow. If you do have to deal with any Viscounts, deal with them as you would an equal. You have no authority over them. Your relativistic authority is not to be abused, and if I hear any abuses of such authority, you will be swiftly dealt with and executed. Any questions? Good. Now, let me get into
Was that hiccup audible?
Was that hiccup in RP or out of RP?
Yes, was that hiccup in RP or out? I need to know.
It's a spin-off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
Non
The
canon.
hiccup. It's the hiccup arc.
All right, please continue.
Well,
We're not quite in the hiccup saga.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay, let's.
so, as you all know, you are within the land holdings of Jackson Trudeau. Most of you are nobles or have been nobles of some form. I won't get into the specifics of that. You can choose to divulge that information as you see fit. However, such skills are necessary here. You all will be dealing with problems with nobles. As many of you might know, or not know, the Council of Nobles is coming up as soon as the king dies, and the king is dying. I suspect he lasts another good, maybe year and a half.
Are
Before
you willing to bet on it?
Angelos, now's not the time. He's not going to last much longer, and as such, I must be prepped for the Council of Nobles. I can't have myself getting caught up in the affairs, and not being ready to take my seat as the rightful king of this land. Can't let anybody else win it, of course. Do any of you have any
Not so
objections?
subtle.
You could leave this room and not take the job and say that's my ambition. Most dukes' ambitions are as such. I believe the only man who doesn't have such ambitions is Duke Zentron, but that's simply because he's too obsessed with the fact that he gets relativistic authority and doesn't have to manage more than his realm. He likes to just have his ability to sell things.
Not worrying about his affairs.
It's more like his affairs are business, and business are his affairs, so he's too busy dealing with that to worry about anything like the kingship. Not really what he wants, you know?
So won't be a total threat to your clan?
No. The only one, in fact. However, the rest of them, I suspect, have the same ambitions as me. Us dukes are the only ones up for the chopping block, after all, as decreed by the king. And I intend to get that position. I will do whatever I need to. And if you tell that to the people, I'm sure they'll understand. Of course. You might just end up in a duffel bag later. Or sorry, that's not adequate. You might end up in a river later. Now, let's get on to it. As you have such tasks, you of course can't say no. In fact, I'll pay you to keep quiet. However, you'll get much more boons for staying in my service. Fine weapons, money, authority. You could choose to say no to this. You could choose to say no to this and go off on your merry way. Do as you wish. However, I'm sure that this task will be much more suitable than simple adventuring to make money, or even staying at home and simply going around and not doing much. You get more money, more power than you could possibly hope for. Now, any questions?
Do we sign up?
Sign it up. Of course, I'll have you sign a contract. Contract of your servitude. You will serve me for a period of no less than 2 years, after which you can go off on your merry way. However, I would prefer you stick around for a longer retainership. I could always use specialists such as yourself. However, this period of 2 years, you will be effectively a mercenary under the House Trudeau family. You will have all authority that comes with such a name, and you will be going across all of Whiteglade, exploring the realm and dealing with different issues.
Is food provided?
Money will be provided, and whenever you are within my territory, at least my direct territory and not one of my subcounts, you will have free lodging here at Vicehaven. However, if you are in a county that is not directly controlled by me, then it is up to you to secure your own lodging.
How much are you paying us?
You will be paid sufficiently, depending on your success rate of each task. Your initial payment for signing on here is exactly 20 gold pieces and 5 silver. That is your initial payment, just for signing on. If you choose to simply go away and keep quiet, your payment will be 25 gold pieces.
I think I'd more prefer the active duty than being paid to keep quiet.
Well, is anybody opposed to such a task? Good. A man soon enters, appears to be of some form of stewardship status, wearing fine clothes. He then lays before you all a contract that lays out exactly what the Duke just said, alongside a few ideals of servitude and the fact that you are to follow his orders, and if you are found breaking such orders, you are guilty of treason. And, you know, the basic stuff of when you are in the service of someone. And should you choose to want to get off of your contract early, you will be unable to, and should this be a repeat offense, you are likely to be from the estate and his holdings.
I will sign.
You
Yeah.
are all, of course, are provided inkwells and quills to sign with.
I sign.
I
Give it a
sign.
big old Hancock signature.
I'm gonna make sure to read all
I
the fine.
sign.
Andrew's gonna make sure to read all the
How much
fine
do I
print
get?
first
20
and then
gold
sign
and
it.
5 silver?
I hesitate, but I sign.
I signed last.
You wait for everyone to finish signing while watching everyone sign, and then you, as slowly as possible, sign your name.
Just gotta make sure, bud.
I had to make sure my name was spelled correctly, sorry.
Can't be messing that up now.
He had to think about it for a few minutes.
The Duke then stands up and he says, "Well, now, if you all would like to follow me, we are going to go on a quick little journey, shall we say."
I follow.
I'll stay.
I'll follow.
Journeys are fun, guys.
Going on a trip.
So we'll follow as well.
He leads you all along. If any of you are not following, you are swiftly picked up by guards and dragged along.
You will follow.
Let me guess. They dragged the sea elf.
If the seal
Yes, sir.
He asked you to follow. You don't understand?
Does he
Like, this
understand
isn't
common?
even basic custom. This is literally courtesy. Or not
A
courtesy. This is
basic
just,
order.
yeah, this is just instructions.
The Duke walks along. He walks up a set of grand stairs up to a large second floor and leads you out to a balcony overlooking the river to the south. He then says, and of course there's the city below you that you can see. It hustling and bustling and, you know,
Puffing.
moving.
And blowing
And a little
house down.
tussle.
And blowing houses down. The Duke then says, "Well, as you see, this is my land. Now, you're not just going to be operating within this, however, it should give you an idea of just how large the nation is. I am but one of 5 dukes, not including the king. I don't know how prolific all of you all's explanations are. Explorations are. However, this will give you a sense of just how far I'm going to be sending you. You are going to be staying within my limits today, and you will be going to the town of Mirvelen, a holding of the Dayspring family.
I'm pogging.
And you will be dealing with a troublesome guild master. Now, I don't want the Dayspring Count to know this, so Glandall, please do not inform your father-in-law. This is not the time. The Count of Mirvelen, he will be dealing with bigger issues soon enough, I'm sure. The lashing that he will get from what I am about to do. So I recommend you keep yourself hidden, all of you. You all will be going to Mirvelen and dealing with a troublesome merchant. A merchant that has been causing me great strife. Because he's been doing a bit of backroom dealing with a member of House Hager, and we can't have that. So, you are going to go and eliminate him, the guildmaster, and anyone that gets in your way.
Now, when you say eliminate,
I mean
We
kill.
could kill him.
Or simply...
we
you
got a
want
name?
him dead or gone?
The half elf is just gonna cross her arms over her chest and look dead at the Duke. Like, really? You really had to do that?
We could
Really?
just put him out of business or ruin his name. We don't necessarily have to kill him, man, now, do we?
Yeah, well, I mean,
The
some
Duke
ways
is
are
asking
easier
us
than
to
others.
kill him.
You can
Anyway.
get
He
rid of
literally has
I'll
to kill
kill
one of her
him.
family members. It's
I'll kill him
fine.
if it has to happen, but
Do we have a name?
Yes. Yes. Let me remember. That is it, yes.
let me ponder for a minute.
He is
Are you using the... Go.
I'm not using behind the name now.
Just pulls up, the Duke just pulls up a little list of names, just randomly picks one.
The Duke
Has a handbook.
list. Top of the list. This guy.
He died.
It's this one person right here.
Go find him. I don't know where he
He's
is.
searching the lore.
Yes, it is Zenzor. He is a human. I believe he's from John Fellow, however, I'm not quite sure about that, because he's a little bit of a mysterious figure. He is specifically of the Raymond Merchants Guild. I recommend you all write this down. Zenzor of the Raymond Merchants Guild of Mirvelen. Well, that may not be the only guild house, that is the major one in this region. Luckily, he is the only troublesome one that we need to worry about for now. Zenzor is a bit of a thorn in my side. Talk to him, find out whatever you need to either make sure he can't get up in society any further, or simply eliminate him off the face of the earth. I do not want to hear his name without it being either dragged through mud or be an obituary. Any questions? Also, if you could find out who his top staff are and get rid of them as well, it'd be quite helpful. However, I don't think you'll be able to figure that out without talking to them first, so go talk to whoever you need to. You could get the Count involved. I wouldn't recommend it, though. I don't imagine he's going to be quite happy about me removing a very prominent guild leader in his region. Now,
No, that is not him.
any questions? you all will be provided with a cart alongside any additional horses that you wish to ride independently. The cart will be stocked with supply for the road to get you without having to spend any additional funds, and it will get you to Mirvalen without having to resupply. You will have to pay for your own lodging within Mirvalen, or call in a favor from Sir Dayspring over here. And he waves to Glandall, and he says, you all have fun. I will go secure everything for you. You all can leave in the morning, or you can leave now. It should only be a few-hour journey. Put a few-hour journey, around 6-7 hours to get there. That seems to be the average.
I can't do it myself.
The Duke then says, I bid you all adieu. And he slowly walks away.
Well, that
Yeah.
was
Raymond and
interesting.
Rabbit.
Do we want to leave? Do we want to leave now, or do we just want to?
What time is it currently?
It is around midday. Just past midday, around when I would normally be eating lunch at about 1 p.m.
If anything, we get there and then we find lodging and investigate the town before we begin the hunt.
I've been here, right?
To Vicehaven or Mirvalen?
To the town. Yeah, Mirhaven.
Mirvalen. Yes, that is where you live.
Right. Yep.
That is my.
Do I know where the
hometown.
guild is?
You have heard of it. You've not personally been.
Okay. Fair enough.
Technically not your realm of expertise. You're not one to deal with merchants typically. You're too busy
No,
fencing.
not. Yeah.
So basically, what's the town like?
What's the town like?
You want me to pull up a picture of the town?
Yeah, give me a picture. And then I'll describe it.
If you guys don't mind,
Yeah,
I'm
me
actually
a
gonna
pic-
go ahead and get off for the night.
Alrighty.
All right.
Alright.
I still feel like death.
All right.
Have a good one.
Night.
See ya.
So you guys have fun.
DM me a picture and then I'll describe it.
Of course.
Great detail.
I want to know what the exact people are doing also.
Last I was there, the cheese wheeler was rolling cheese down the field to entertain the children and also give it a nice grass taste. Over at the
It tastes like
over at the
grass.
docks, we were pushing Old Man Jenkins into the water and shooting him in the eye. We don't like him, but he always comes back,
Every night at 6.
more and more scarred.
Do you have a necromancer problem?
No,
Oh, it was just me.
Angelo is kind of confused. This one.
yeah. Well,
So, like, would
Jenkins,
each night would you just like fence him into the ocean?
no, we kick him.
We'll kick him real good.
Yes.
All right.
He's often picking up his bread out of the water that he tosses in, thinking ducks are there. Anyway,
Oh, old man.
enough jibber jabber. It is a town mostly positioned on a peninsula with a river coursing through and going out into the ocean.
Are we still standing on the
Yeah, nice.
balcony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there
Quite
any like small objects I can pick up?
Why? In the middle of my description, why? Why, you could have waited?
Well, you can finish. It was a simple question.
Are there any what you can pick up objects?
It's like just small objects, like a pebble or anything.
Yeah, there's pebbles around. You are on a stone balcony. There's a bit of weathered pebbles around.
Can I pick one up and use magical tinkering and make it shine bright?
Sure.
Okay, can we finish the description?
Yeah, sorry.
defense was quite robust, and it is quite a nice town, actually. The people are welcoming.
How about the woman?
Oh, very splendid. I've taken part in my days before I was married. It's on the western coast. Any questions? Also, Chris, is that the actual name of the city?
No,
Okay.
I just didn't make this map.
Right, I can
I
tell.
stole it.
I stole it off of the internet.
So is that our castle, or no?
That can be either a keep dedicated to the forces, or you can be living in
Maybe
an estate
that's like-
outside.
Huh?
That could purely be a defensive position, or that can be a...
Yeah, I think that's defensive. Because
Yeah.
I was imagining our estate kind of alone.
Yeah, it could be off of the...
Yeah. Alright. The women are quite splendid. Any other questions?
Wow.
Diamond crowd, huh?
Very well then.
Are you all off now?
We're off to see
Yeah.
the zoo.
I would like
Okay,
to
nice.
ride my horse.
Yeah, I got my horse and go.
Yes, as you all head back through the castle, the Duke is once more sat upon his throne as you walk past him from the areas above on the second floor. You pass through a side door, and in the courtyard, in the stables, a cart has been prepared alongside a few additional horses, should you wish to take them.
Give me the horse.
So who is all
Angelo's
taking-
simply just gonna go in a cart because
The bumpy ride.
I'm gonna get a
that.
horse. Well, it's not like horses are a smooth ride.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd think the cart is actually nicer for longer journeys.
I'll take
I
a
just
horse.
I just yell out, I want that one, and then just go up to like a brown horse and climb on top of it.
So it's the only person getting in the cart,
who's
Riley.
driving the cart?
I'll sit in the cart because I don't actually want to try and ride a horse.
You're pretty short, so...
Well, we have to pass through a couple cities or towns.
You have to pass through one village.
Too.
I don't have to pay attention if I'm on the horse.
You're in
or
Vicehaven
the
right now.
carriage.
Yeah, and then there's Grinchenland, and Verdame. Oh no, I didn't see that road. Never mind. You right?
Yep. As you all get on your horses, or in the case of the dwarf and the man with the two instruments, get on the cart, and you all are setting off. The snow is coming down from the skies, your breath visible in the air. It's chilly, to say the least. Hope you all are bundling up.
Oh no, I realize why he got in the cart now.
I'm a thick dwarf. I'll be fine.
He's gonna play music.
And my cape.
Only if you want to.
As you all drive along,
No, he only plays for the ladies.
I'm simply a bard just to make by, not out of passion. Though music is quite nice.
Dispassionate part.
Alright.
I'm only here because I have to be.
Yeah, I only get it to get chicks, not actually because I like it.
Oh, I mean, I enjoy playing music, but like being a bard itself, mostly
I
just.
mean- We have the sea elf female here with the overly deep voice.
I'm good.
Oh.
I have standards.
Dumbass seal that can't follow the
Do you really have
instructions
standards though?
of
Look, I
all
I
spent
do
most of
have,
my
I do
time
have
on
something at least, you know?
sea,
I
okay?
at least have some form of stand.
I don't have time to deal with nobles.
See, Elf, I wonder why you don't understand the simple command of follow.
Are you from like
Oh
a?
why? Oh why?
Are you like from a tribe of some kind?
I just start speaking. How do
Dwarvish.
you pronounce this? Aquan
Aquan.
to them, Aquan, and
Can
act
I
like I
slap
don't
them?
understand Common, even though they probably just heard me talking earlier.
Can I slap him?
Yes, you may go up to him and slap him.
Yep.
Do you speak the king's bloody
Backhanded.
English?
Do I need to roll or not?
No, that's
Can I
you,
do-
you get a hit. No
Yeah.
damage, but it hurts.
I backhanded your cheek. Speak common.
Speak, common wench.
I start speaking Dwarven.
Do I understand that one?
I can understand that.
I
Oh,
would
you're
like to
showing off
slap
all
him
the
again.
languages?
Harder this
I can
time.
understand any language, technically.
Don't waste that spell.
I would like to slap him again hard or her again harder.
What do you say in Dwarven? What do you say?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
hurt quite a
what
lot.
are you saying?
I slap you again once you start speaking in Dwarven.
Even when you speak in common to me, I shall hit you.
You might
I'm
fall
just
off your horse if
abusive,
you're
actually.
not careful.
To flex, Barossa simply just mutters something in Celestial.
I
Throw
understand that.
all
What
our
do you say,
languages
bitch?
off.
What'd you say, bitch?
What do you say, bitch?
Chris, I wish to inform you that I am deeply paying attention to everyone here.
Of course, you're staring at them menacingly.
Yes, I want to stare at everyone and just like enough to kind of freak them out.
I would like to walk up to him and slap him too.
You're on a horse. I'm in the carriage.
Yup,
Don't
I
get
can
that
bend down.
close, otherwise
I'm
I'm pushing you
ambidextrous.
off.
I feel
Otherwise,
bad
I'm
for
pushing
ruining
you
staff
off.
holiday.
I'm going for that slap.
All right, you go for the slap. All
But,
right,
I wish to attempt to dodge the slap.
Roll the hit. Can I use Dex?
roll the hit with Dex.
What do I need to do to
I'm just gonna
dodge
check
this?
your AC.
Oh, I wish to dodge.
Man, on my screen I rolled a natural 20. Ahead of the 2.
Oh, yikes, man.
Yeah.
You got a
I have
6.
dice.
You miss. He dodges out of the
Yeah.
way and he just says, "What do you say?"
Glandall, can I just tell you one thing? I feel bad for whoever your staff are.
No, you see, my staff don't speak whatever the fuck to me. I'm also not a noble by birth.
I didn't even speak to
So
you.
I
just
still
looked
have
at
that
you.
pebble that I
Well,
took
you
off the
definitely
balcony.
make it
You
look
still
like
have
you
that
are.
pebble, yes.
I'll tell you that much.
No, I just enjoy slapping people saying gibberish.
I touch it to end the light property I put on it, and then I just put like a really bad smell on it with magic tinkering, and I throw it into the cart.
Angelo will use precipitation and make a nice smell. To get over whatever fucking thing you just threw at us.
Alright, let's before we start killing each other.
I draw my rapier.
Chris, what's the rule on PvP? Just to clarify real
I
quick.
prefer
Yeah,
not.
just preferring is not a no.
I mean, you have a preference against it, but I'm not hearing a no.
I am a duelist.
If you do it, I will murder you all with many
Now's
bandits.
not the time, guys. Now's
I,
not the
I will
time.
get an entire 100 army of bandits, and I will send them against you.
I kind of want to see that, and I feel like Glandall would have that. So
I want you to roll for every one of those bandits individually.
yeah,
Yeah, no.
individually. All right, so we're
Glandall.
traveling.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
seem quite agitated.
So we're off to see the wizard. The
No, I
magical
just don't
wizard
like-
alive.
As the day passes
Yo.
along, the sun quickly comes and sets as you are in Grinchenland. It appears that while it would have been fine going through here during the summer, plenty in fact, during the winter on the other hand, now that is difficult, as it is rather dark
It's fucking cold.
and very cold. It is about
Back to my roots.
12 Fahrenheit out right now.
Back to my comfort zone.
Can I get that in Celsius?
No.
No.
Uncultured swine.
Sorry, we use the temperature
Freedom
that we
units.
use in this country.
We only use real temperature units and distance units like feet, miles.
Miles.
I mean,
Gallons.
the British use stones for weight,
Burgers.
so
Whataburger.
we use burger for body.
Sorry, can you
fat.
explain to me how many football fields away are we?
You are roughly
3.
300.
Ah, yes.
So a little.
3 miles.
No,
Okay.
that's not 3 mile.
Shut up.
Anyone want a music performance? Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
I would play my guitar right now, but it's too late for that.
do it.
Do it,
Sing,
pussy.
Riley.
I'll tell you, yeah. He's gonna.
Play
No,
for
Angelo
Angelo's
Riley.
gonna take out his flute and just
Can
play
you,
it for
Roll
a bit.
perform
can you
for
sing
me.
us Randy Dandio again?
I don't sing.
No, but
Can you
will
sing us the
that.
Dragonborn song?
Can you roll
I
flute
will-
for me?
Ragnar the
Tempting.
Red or whatever it's
Tempting, but I'm just gonna play my flute for the night.
Roll perform, you bitch.
called. Oh shit.
It does not sound
hurts.
very good.
It hurts my
I
ears,
like
actually.
this slap. No.
As you all-
Genuinely, that was a painful performance, sir.
That was a painful performance.
I will request that you do not bet in the cart anymore.
No, okay.
Come on.
And not a good idea.
So, Angelo, you said you were a bard, right?
The flute's not my primary instrument. I play as a other man.
Then why do you carry it?
It's much easier to use for spells, honestly. It's less bulky.
Yet, you sound like a dying squirrel trying to say something.
You called
Selfish.
me in.
Man, I'm as others. Listen, man.
Insult of the year.
You're gonna have to do better than that if you're gonna want to insult me.
Roll for charisma.
As you all pass along, you cross into Mirvalen, or well, to the gates, at very dark. There is, of course, a half moon. However, it is oftentimes clouded by, well, clouds, and
Oh.
snow clouds specifically, passing over. As there's a nice thick, moderately thick layer of white powder beneath your feet.
Hold on. Question. Do people know what I look like?
I'd assume so.
Fuck. Okay. So we can't just fucking walk into a tavern and have me take off my signet ring. Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
I think everyone would know what you look like. I mean, with that,
Yeah.
that face is pretty
I have a hood.
recognizable, though.
Pretty
have a
Well,
hood.
and I've
recognizably
held a
punchable.
lot of duels in town, and
I'm not
fucking
surprised.
the count's daughter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I see we are two men of the same mind.
Yes. Well, yeah, I'm married though, so.
No, he can't.
Not for long.
Or did you marry
Wait.
again?
Don't kill her.
Hey, by any chance, do you have a portrait of your wife with you?
No.
What?
It was worth a try.
Did you ask that in character?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say, my character's gonna give you. Oh,
Do you want me to?
No.
no.
That's a quicker way to get stabbed.
I mean, all I want to do is see what she looks like. In great
Unfortunate.
detail.
We're gonna have very punchable children, okay?
I feel like I could
You always
punch
will
all
do
of your
that.
kids.
Yeah.
Do you have
She
any
already
pictures
does
of
that
your
anyway.
kids with you?
So, we arrived at town, yeah?
Yes, you are currently outside of the gate.
Okay. I mean, listen. I'm gonna try to hide.
Yeah,
My
just take
face?
I have a hood if you need it, Glandall.
No, I have a hood. I have a
Roll
coat.
stealth.
Go straight from recognizable to no one ever knows this person.
Incognito.
Well, here's the thing, right? That would be the ideal. Where the
Incognito
fuck?
Grande.
There we go. Stealth? Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah.
HS.
That beats most things passive perception. So
Hopefully.
you are, from here on out, unrecognizable. You're still seeable, but unrecognizable.
Yeah. I just have my hood up and it's like casting shadows and shit.
Yeah.
And I took off my ring.
As you approach the gate, two guards of significantly less wealthy looking, wearing what appears to be a breastplate and have short swords on their belt with heater shields. They say to you, "What brings you here?"
Just traveling.
Need a
Country.
place to stay overnight.
Yeah.
Merchants?
I would stop.
How do you identify?
Travelers.
Interesting.
Just a group of travelers.
You may enter. They then open the gates for you, the main gates, and inside appears to be a slightly hustle and bustle, as tonight is a nice festival.
Oh yeah. No,
I would have known of that.
Yes, the
I'm
festival
hungry.
was starting when you left, and it is ending when you returned.
It's still going.
well,
Been several days.
It's a very important festival.
It's a week-long festival.
When's the festival going on?
It ends tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey. So Glandall, what's the festival about?
I'm going to be asked what the festival's about, aren't I?
Yeah, what's the festival about?
It's the harvest festival, obviously. It's winter, but it's still the harvest.
This is
We
the
grow a lot of tomatoes.
This is the this is the festival of the yearly return of of all fishermen. All of them have returned from the northern
Except
sea.
for one.
This is celebrating the return of all of the fishermen as the fishing season is over and they are now to stay with their families, and we're just celebrating their return and their goods of the year.
And that's
Fishing that important for your people?
Fishing is very important as they are a sea town.
We are surrounded by water.
I'm not particularly
We are on a
versed
peninsula to the ocean
with
and a river.
you outside people.
Well, shall we make it a night to remember? Shall we go to the nearest tavern? Get lodging.
That is the quickest way for me to be outed.
Do you have somewhere
Yes,
else
fine.
we can stay?
Just stay the cloak.
Technically. Yes.
Keep the cloak.
Many. I will try.
Do you have any houses we can go to instead?
Do I?
You might.
I mean, I would have my house, right?
I mean,
I don't know
I
if
do you
you
still
want
own
to
your
go back
house?
to your house.
Do you still
Yeah, I
own
would
your old
still
house?
I mean, yeah.
Then yes.
I have my home.
It can't fit
Alright.
8 people.
It
I thought
can,
you were attempting to knock it out in town.
well, I had it. I owned it before I married the count's daughter. It is not. I haven't been there in a while.
If you say so.
People would not suspect anything. However, I cannot house all of us, so perhaps you all can go to the tavern and I stay there for the night.
Oh, that's behind.
If not enough people, I'm down to stay at a tavern. Any suggestions?
That's cool with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a tavern called Salmon's Brew. It is quite nice.
Are we talking rich nice or are we talking nice nice?
Nice. It is not upper class. That is not a tavern. That is a restaurant.
Fair enough, I like that philosophy. Gotta point me to the direction. Because to be honest, I have nowhere
Yes,
to
it's right
go.
there. It's right next to us.
Yes.
It's
Uh,
quite
It's that building right there.
right there.
That's it, on the
It's
sign.
right in front of us with the giant sign, Salmon's Brew.
It's dark out, man, okay?
the sign is very well lit.
It's very. There's a lot of
It
hustle
has-
and bustle around here, okay?
It
Try
has
to exactly see
stage
things.
lights on it.
Okay, you know what?
Salmon's Brew.
You guys have a good night. I'm going to the tavern. I'm gonna
Lack
hop
of
off the
musical
car.
talents and a lack of eyesight.
All right.
Are any
I
of
swear I'm
you
more perceptive.
are any of you doing anything special tonight?
Yes.
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 I'm going to my own
Yes,
house.
sir.
Well, I guess yes, then, because my own house.
I'll order a drink, I suppose, there, and continue to look at everyone menacingly.
All right. So in the tavern, I challenge.
Jesus Christ, here we go.
It's
Bum, bum,
okay,
bum,
no,
bum,
no, no,
bum,
no.
bum, bum,
This
bum,
isn't a fight. This isn't a fight. All right. I
How many-
challenge Angelo Barossa to a game of cards with 5 gold pieces down as a bet.
What the
do
fuck?
keep in
Something
mind,
I have to watch.
Okay. What the fuck? Okay.
Okay.
You know what,
That's
I'm
so
gonna-
much money.
Oh
You know
my
what?
god.
You see, that would be okay if I had 5 gold pieces in the first place.
Wasn't he paid for signing up?
all of you were
We
paid
have-
20 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Oh, we
How
were
did I
already
not know?
paid.
However, you were never
Paid,
given the
paid.
money.
You know what? I get in on this and I
You know
throw down
what?
5 gold pieces as well.
Sure.
We got paid up
Are
front.
you sure you know that custom? You didn't know how to follow someone.
Oh,
Oh,
you know,
betting,
Let me just check the cards
betting
first, you know?
is
Gotta check to make sure nothing's
a
marked.
world
Okay.
wide-
All right. I handed the deck of cards to let him shuffle the deck. As
So
much
we were paid 20 gold pieces up front.
Yep.
And
And
5 silver.
5 silver.
Were we given that?
Man,
money,
I am
or-
loaded.
Angelo inspects the deck to see if it's marked or not.
Nope. It is a perfectly normal deck.
Alright, after this, though, I got
Alright,
a few performances.
So, what do you want to do? Blackjack?
No, we'll just do standard
No.
poker.
Poker? Okay.
Four
Okay.
stud.
Texas?
Nah, let's do
Hold on.
four stud.
Texas Hold'em?
Is
What game
Texas
are you
even a
guys doing?
place?
What game are you guys going to
Day
play?
Spring Hold'em?
Four stud poker.
4 stud?
Yeah.
I don't know
Alright.
what that is.
I don't either. I don't know the rules of that. Anyhow, would you all like to roll
Sure.
intelligence?
What do we roll?
Intelligence? Okay.
There's nothing for luck, so
There's playing cards.
He actually has playing cards. Is he actually? He has an actual proficiency for that.
Fuck.
Yeah, he
Yes,
does.
yes.
Proficiency. That's one of my skills.
All right. So what's the thing that goes along it?
well, if you have the skill proficiency for cards, then you get
intelligence.
that. But it's
It's
intelligence.
intelligence.
Yes.
It's intelligence, yes.
Oh god.
Alright.
Angelo gets absolutely yeeted and is the first one to fold, followed by Antonia leaving Birch.
You should just let him
Okay,
one
okay.
hand, man.
So wait, did I get 10 gold?
Yes, you
On
get
profit?
10. You get 10 gold.
Fuck yeah.
profit.
Okay.
Fuck
Anyway,
yeah.
I
I'm ripping off.
Game's rigged.
Angelo's gonna take his zither out, and he's gonna do a performance because he's kind of upset that he lost some money.
Roll perform.
Now he
Oh,
sings a sad
Advantage 'cause
song.
you're
We're
in
gonna
bad
use this.
mood.
We're gonna play the zither.
He just plays
I'll
a
just
song
sit
about
at a
Luigi.
table and order a drink.
What's
I'm a
the
bit
most
st-
expensive drink they
You
have
make-
in the tavern?
You
No,
make-
I'm a bit stubborn, so I throw down another 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
No one
I can
takes you
sit
up on it.
setting another game for 5 gold pieces.
all
I
right,
like that.
both of you roll playing card or intelligence in the case of Antonia. Antonia won that hand.
Hey!
Damn. All right.
Wait, it's
So
fine,
like
guys.
our local sea fish knows how to play poker.
Angelo, you get 1 silver
I am
and
now at
5
35.
copper from your performance.
All right, what's the most expensive drink they have here?
A bottle of wine that you can't afford.
Could I afford it?
How much money? How much money?
71 gold.
You can afford it. It is 25 gold pieces.
Oh,
Actually,
nice.
wait. Most of you could probably afford it. It is a bottle of wine
I could, but I'm not going to.
from Don Fellow. From a very nice
How much would
winery.
a shot of whiskey cost?
One shot.
Yeah.
A silver.
Bought
Or
is
actually, three
it's
shots. 3 shots.
3 silver,
I'll take
How
that.
tall is a shot?
Silver. Okay, I buy 3 shots of whiskey.
and then you just take them.
I drink them right now.
How long
One
is a
spot.
shot?
How long's a shot?
After winning that second hand, I actually go over to Angelo and hand him the 5 gold pieces that he lost.
So you either way you don't make any money. All right.
Right. Well, I'm thoroughly confused. Sure, I guess.
Just for you. And then I just go order just whatever
Yeah.
shot of whiskey also.
You're gonna get a shot of whiskey as well. Well, then that's one silver.
Alcohol is boring if you have no one to enjoy it with, so Angelo's gonna search for a girl.
You're gonna search
I'll
for-
enjoy alcohol
There are a
with
few
you.
barmaids around.
Any wenches?
There are no wenches in the tavern right now.
Let's not go with wenches, however, why don't we just go with single women that aren't barmaids?
There are no single women that are not barmaids because everyone
You just have a radar.
is currently busy.
I got my barmaid radar out and ready to
No,
go.
single
you do
men.
see, you do see,
Single women radar.
you do see
You know the-
outside you do see one woman through the window.
Who's crying and alone, sitting at the harbors,
No.
waiting for her
You see
husband
her
to
outside
return.
with a mug of ale in her hand, sort of dancing around on the streets with some random
Filling.
people.
There are
Join
no
the
hot
festivities.
single
Join in the
women in your
dancing.
location.
You're gonna go outside and
There
join
are
the
no-
dancing.
Yeah.
There are no hot milfs in your area.
There are sadly no hot
no
milfs
hot
in
single
your-
ladies.
Darn, when your
You go in
milk
your ear.
detector is off.
The advertisements of hot single in your area is gone.
This is so sad.
God.
Crab rave.
Wait, no.
But yeah, Angelo's gonna try to just dance for a bit and just slowly.
Carouser.
Yes.
Roll
Oh,
persuasion.
Charisma.
Performance. Dancing is a performance,
Oh,
man.
then yes, perform. Roll perform for me, Riley.
I got you, Riley.
But
I'm getting you that proficiency bonus.
oh, I accidentally. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Oh.
I accidentally rolled twice. Ignore the second roll.
Take the second roll.
you're
Ignore
lucky-
the second
You're
roll.
lucky on nice.
Pick the average.
Actually, the average would still be a success. So this lady
Yeah, well,
appears to be some form. She's not that tall. She's at about 5'3". This lady appears to be wearing what appears to be guard armor, and she says to the man, or she says to you, Angelo, "You got some moves there, laddie."
I wasn't expecting Scottish.
a Scottish man.
Immediately walks
Look,
away.
I can't. Look, I can't put on a
This
female.
woman reminds you of the CL
Look,
in
man,
the
I can't do a female voice. Do you want me to try?
Just raise your voice.
Try.
Just raise your
A
voice.
Scottish accent of him. If I do a Scottish
Oh,
accent,
laddie.
at that point.
I can't do a Scottish.
So you want me to do a Scottish
Oh,
accent with a
laddie.
high pitch?
Let me show you how to
Oh,
down.
you laddie.
Oh, laddie.
You wanna go?
Why don't you do Scottish accent when you can't do?
I can't do a feminine. I can't do a normal woman's voice.
Just raise your voice.
Just try a normal woman.
Just raise your voice.
Oh my.
How can I help you today, sir? Stop judging me.
Thanks so much, Secretary.
Stop judging me. I know I'm not good at these voices.
Can you not raise your voice at all?
no, I can't raise my voice.
So, it takes two
Oh,
to
hi
tango.
there. So what'd you say to her?
Takes two to tango, you know.
Well, would you like a
Three's
dance
a
then?
party.
Would you like to dance then? She puts her hand out.
Angelo agrees, and then they go dancing.
Roll performance.
Oh boy.
Advantage.
And she's impressed. You do like
What'd
the
she roll on
whole.
performance? How well did she dance?
She was basically being led by Angelo the entire time.
You're doing
Angelo's
the
a
salsa.
good dancer, it turns out.
You're doing the salsa without even knowing, without her knowing anything.
Here, let me roll for her performance.
Like that.
It's smooth jazz too.
Oh my, she does pretty well herself. She's not half bad. She got a 15.
Hmm.
She then says to him, "I'm guessing you didn't just approach me for no reason, did you?"
Oh.
Oh.
There's a reason to everything I do.
Well, why don't you tell me about that?
Why'd you step on my foot then?
He didn't roll low enough. He didn't roll low enough for me to say that.
I know.
I assume that I'm still like inside sitting next to Birch at the bar, and I just kind of like peek out the window and see them, and I nudge Birch and just point.
Let's let some other people do some stuff.
Yeah. Who else wants to do things?
I want to see my house.
You want me to send you a picture of your house?
Climb up onto the bar stool.
Yeah.
Let's get my shit out of the way, and then let's have all the bar fun.
All right. All right.
That's true, yeah. Let's.
So I have to ride through like half the city, I think.
You have to ride pretty far, yeah.
Yeah,
And then you could.
but I know where all the guards are, like, or the main guard places are.
Yeah. You
So-
sneak your way around. It takes a little longer than it would have in the past to go from the main gate to there. However, you do get your way over eventually. Just take some time. As you slowly. Yes?
Any of the locals recognize me?
Luckily not. You keep your face relatively well hidden.
Good.
It will be.
It's a like 2-room house
Yeah. It's a generic 2-room house from the medieval era.
that hasn't been entered by me at least in like half a year.
Yeah, so it's
So it
pretty
has
dusty.
cobwebs just everywhere.
Yeah.
basically.
You see that.
That's the way I decided to go with the tavern. If you haven't been there forever, it's just gonna be cobwebs everywhere.
Do you have a landlord or?
No, I own it.
So you own the house, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
It hasn't been disturbed at all, from what you can tell. And
Okay.
you slowly
enter.
enter the main room. The heating stove still has some wood, slightly rotting next to it.
That's fine. Just some tastier smell.
It's chilly out at about. Oh, it's chilly in the room. Definitely not as cold as it is outside, but it's still a good 30 degrees inside. Your horse is outside. What are you gonna do with that?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
to
what
the
I
horse.
did in the old days and let it sleep inside. There's a little hay spot next to the door, but not little.
when it was small.
Yeah, it's big enough for your horse.
Yeah, so it's pretty big actually.
Yeah.
But it's like an actual like box has been set up for it
All right.
to hold it.
Yeah.
The hay.
As the horse comes inside, you pull it inside, and it sits down on the hay.
I pet it a little.
Yep.
Go to my wine.
All right.
Pour myself a glass.
You have a few
Drink it.
bottles.
And go to bed.
Do you turn on the stove? The wood stove?
Oh yeah.
All right. The house slowly heats up. Then your bedroom is in the other room. A door in between
No,
the
the
two.
horse is my bed.
Are you gonna sleep on like your couch?
No.
I hug the horse for
Actually, that's right in front of the heater, isn't it?
It's very close to the heater. It's like maybe a few feet away. Your house isn't very big in the first place, so.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll just sleep in my bed. I don't care.
All right.
It'll be warmer eventually.
And then you just go to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
No, yeah, I just wanted to do that real quick.
Chris, are you guys doing any plot stuff tonight? Otherwise, I think I'll probably do like any major plot stuff.
We were gonna do the thing.
Are you gonna be able to do it in a half hour?
I was gonna extend the session by about 30 minutes for this one, just to have the introduction
I'm
session.
gonna
Are you willing?
I'm gonna have to go.
All right, that's fine. Have a good night.
Just inform me what happens, I suppose. My characters have free reign to you. You know how they'd act.
Yep.
Enough. Well, enough at least. All right, bye.
Is everyone here fine with going a little over session time?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm down.
For sure.
All right, so you have gone to sleep, Glandall. What about the rest of you? What are you all up to?
Chris, did you see my DM?
Which one?
The most recent ones.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
I realize.
Yeah. Okay.
All I'm gonna say is it's nice, is what they bought.
Yeah.
It's top shelf, you know.
I mean, I did say it was a nice tavern.
They didn't just buy bottom shelf. They bought some top shelf type beat.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, what are the rest of you up to? Anybody doing anything in specific other than Riley, who's trying to woo a woman?
I'm gonna
Tony.
knock out.
You're gonna
Tony
what?
hasn't done anything.
Yeah, Tony, what are you? You want to do anything?
I was just at the bar having a drink.
Oh, I heard Avery say he's gonna knock out somebody, so this is already done swimmingly.
1 copper for the drink.
All right.
Okay. I'm guessing it's just some ale
Yeah.
or mead or whatever. All right. You are provided about 2 mugs for the price of 1 copper, but
Yeah, that's about it.
Festival's discount.
festival's discount, yeah. You're not trying to buy some top shelf, so it's pretty cheap.
Nah.
They look upon, or he look, fuck. Nobody says
You
anything.
talk. Not Riley, you.
Nobody says anything to you specifically. A few people do strike up conversation, but nothing major. It's just, you know, relatively normal.
Festival, you know? People are
yeah,
chatty.
yeah. Some, in regards to that specifically, yes. Anybody else want to do anything? Avery, Sea Elf.
As I'm leaning on the bar, I look at the bartender and I ask, besides the festival, is there anything interesting that happens in this town?
Wow.
Wow.
That's
It
not
sounds like it
even
is.
real.
Do we need to step outside, Theo?
Just insulted. Fucking.
Must be letting me
down.
through.
I mean,
How is
to
that
be
an
fair,
insult? That's just a
Glandall's
common
duel or
question.
something interesting that happened. He's pretty infamous.
I look to the sea elf and just say, how far do you come from these lands?
I don't know. I'm usually at sea most of the time.
Okay.
I don't really know where I was born. I'm pretty sure it was on the ship. Maybe. I don't know. So, yeah, I guess you could say I was born from the sea? No, that sounds weird. And then I just continue to mutter to myself about, like, my birthplace, like where I was actually born.
I toss one more copper piece at the bartender.
To get another 2 mugs.
Yeah. I see I'm in for a story.
All right. about you, Avery? What are you up to?
I had 3 shots of fine whiskey, so I'm just chilling, I guess.
All right, all right. You're just
No, why
vibing.
don't you continue on that other tangent when you said you're about to knock somebody out?
I think he said I'm going.
I'm
out.
going to knock out. That's what I said.
Oh, well, never mind.
Of course, I could do an arm wrestle with Tony if that's okay.
I mean, if you want, Birch.
All right, I'm gonna arm wrestle.
Roll, both of you roll strength.
Okay.
I just sit there and watch. Obviously, I guess. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Nathaniel,
You get destroyed.
Nathaniel potties you.
Nathanos fucking he gets you down pretty quickly.
Breaking the
I'm
table
drunk.
slightly.
I'm drunk, definitely.
Isn't it supposed to be drunk strength?
Depends. I don't feel very strong when I'm drunk or high.
Keep in mind this is going on YouTube. So
Oh shit.
So I just take down Birch and say, "All right,
Alright, strong man.
Birch."
does anybody
I
else want to do
just,
anything before
I
get
just
back
sit
to
there
Avery?
and clap at what I just saw. Again, do it again.
Clap, like golf clap. Completely out of place.
I'll do it again.
Y'all up for another match?
Sure.
Yes.
Opposed strength?
I'm just very intrigued now
Oh God.
of what I'm just witnessing.
Oh!
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh my fucking god. Avery absolutely fucking bodies you. He gets you so hard this time, he actually, like, there's now a crack in the table that you guys are at.
I see where the drunk strength kicked in finally.
Yeah.
There we go.
Your arm hurts quite a bit now. Or, well, kinda.
Up for another match?
Sure. I'll go for the 3rd time.
Their hand.
Different hand.
If you guys go with your... Birch wins again, but this time it's a lot closer. Nathanos really he was underestimating Birch last time, and now he's fully trying to match him and just barely loses this time.
All right.
Are you all
Remember,
done?
that hand is hurt, so that can be your excuse.
Alright,
Yeah.
You know what? I'll do another game of cards if anyone's up, and I'll bet 2 silver this time.
Oh.
A bit more reasonable.
Sure, I'll go for a game.
Okay.
All right,
Me
everyone-
as well.
Man realizes he's insane by trying to bet 5 gold immediately. But I am also insane for agreeing to that.
Join.
I also join.
All right. Roll intelligence.
Roll charisma for
No
cards.
charisma. I wish we could
Charisma
go
to charm the cards into your hand.
Oh shit.
Ow.
Oh.
Oh.
Antonia,
Jesus.
would you like to
Riley?
roll me a D100?
I'm not rolling. I didn't join. I'm dancing with a woman right now.
/R space
True.
1D100 for me.
Or just roll it on the side.
Thank God for my -1.
I don't think he has store-bought, or I don't think he has like normal dice.
Alright, so if you need it. So how to roll D100? Just go to the type thing and then do /roll space 1D100.
Yeah, I tried to explain that a moment ago.
By the way, I have my actual cards out right now.
Why?
I don't know, because I wanted to do something with my hands.
All right.
I don't
Roll.
have pencils or papers to hold, so.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Brandon,
Did you roll?
you need to roll 1D100.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
/R 1D100.
Okay, so you just sort of in the middle of the match, in your drunken stupor, after one shot,
Yeah.
hit your head against the table in the middle of the match, taking 1 damage, and
Tails was like, this is how tables work. Bonk! Hold my head, table.
So now I just have 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you have a lot of hit points.
I mean, what class are you?
Artificer. Artificer.
Aren't those a D8?
Huh?
Uh,
I think so.
How much
Yeah.
HP do you have?
Oh,
Bard?
I
There's a
think
lot.
he has a +3.
I have 11 as my
I have
maximum.
11. I have 11.
Right, but aren't you a fighter?
I'm a soldier, warlock.
Oh, a war. Why do you guys have such high constitution?
It's the weirdest warlock I've ever seen.
You have a +3 in con, Avery?
I think so.
What's your
Well,
wisdom?
if you
in
don't, you don't have 11 HP.
+3 in con. Yeah, I
Oh,
do.
Yeah. Okay.
He also. What's your charisma?
I have 17. My charisma is 19. +4.
I have an 18
Charisma so high.
and 16. Yeah, a warlock.
Charisma's supposed to be the highest for warlock.
That's
Is it
the-
actually? Is that actually the?
Yeah.
the Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know warlock.
There's a lot of
was
charisma casters.
I didn't know warlock was a charisma caster. I thought it was a wisdom caster
No,
or intelligence.
that's only druid. And I think some of a shitty class. Anyway,
So the D100 was just a roll to see like me hit my head on the table. I'm
No,
confused
so
about that.
D100
Yeah.
basically,
What would happen if you rolled 100?
or a 1.
he would have knocked himself out and like basically like had probably wouldn't have gotten in a fight or something. I don't know. I undecided.
with me somehow across the town.
I just look at Birch, just kind of like, what the fuck?
Wait, did I win or did Tony win?
You won.
You won.
But our little sea elf friend here just banged their head into the table.
So we agreed on 2 silver pieces, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Money
That's
first.
my drinks.
I just kind of sit there and rub my head. Man, this stuff's stronger than what the dwarves give me on the ship.
I think they gave you water, man. Wait, I'm not there, so please just say that. 'Cause, like,
Somebody, please. Is that what you're saying?
somebody say that for me since I'm not there.
He's just banging on the windows, saying to say something.
He's just like, let me in. All right.
yeah.
Well, what's Riley up to?
Yeah. How's your dance going, Riley? What are you doing now?
You made any moves?
We'll go with yes on that one.
So what are you gonna say to her? Her last thing, the last thing she said to you was or no, she hasn't said anything. So are you guys still dancing?
I guess for now, yeah.
Are you gonna do anything else, or are you just gonna dance?
We'll
We're
go with
gonna dance
dancing
to
for a bit
that.
longer.
What?
We'll go with dancing for a bit longer.
Okay. You guys dance and dance as the night goes on. And soon enough, the lady says, perhaps we should take this somewhere else.
I agree. Any place in particular you had in mind?
She pulls out a shovel and starts digging block-like structures into the ground. Why level 14, baby?
What I've got a place to bind, of course.
There we go.
She then stops dancing after the last twirl, and then takes one of his hands and slowly leads him along away from the tavern.
Mission success.
She leads you down a dark side path and pulls out a knife and puts it to your throat. Give me all your money. Boy, suddenly a
voice.
man. Not Scottish.
She would you like to roll charisma for me real quick, Riley?
No, roll performance.
No. This is a separate issue. Charisma.
His performance.
Okay.
Oh,
She pulls you down a alleyway,
Oh God.
and then she slowly, as you
Alright.
go down the alley.
this was a brilliant idea.
Let's not cover this.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. Let's
They have
Stuff
fun
happens.
in the
We don't
alley.
need to continue.
Stuff happens in the alley.
Yes. Anyway, shall we continue?
Yes.
Who's
Do you-
next?
Do you
I'd
return?
like to know how Chris was gonna describe that.
I did not
don't.
want him to.
I didn't know if I wanted to either.
No, I
was
don't
like-
want him to either.
I was like, I don't know if I want to do this.
I'll just say,
Bang
I just
faster
want to
than
say,
I did
Ken,
on Twitch.
thank you for your random interjections. They're just
Yep. I'm
great.
I'm here to keep the pace.
So yeah, you made love to that woman in an alleyway in the middle of winter.
How long does that take?
About 10 minutes. You then,
Flower for 19?
I mean, they could go more than once if they want, but
Very much.
yeah, I think that's a bit much.
Anyway,
Anyway,
what does the rest of you do?
yeah, they
So, anyone else want to do anything else for the night?
You know
Yeah.
what? Okay, I'll
Next
pick up.
woman.
then.
Next woman.
All right, Brandon, you pick up then.
what are you guys doing?
Who wants to play cards again?
You guys can just go to
You
bed at
just
this
say
point.
we just like drink and
Okay, how about one silver piece?
Are you guys
silver
really gonna
piece.
do
he's
another game?
gradually going down
One
and down
silver
when he's
piece.
winning.
One silver piece.
I'm fine to keep going. I got 45 gold coins to go through.
Alright. Fuck it, one gold piece. One gold
Nah, you said one
We're
silver. You said one silver, so that's on the table.
One silver. Brandon, do you agree?
Yo, can I be a random NPC and play?
Alright.
I put down 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, I put down 5 gold pieces as well.
Alright,
So you
fine.
good?
Yeah, I'll put down.
Alright.
Some high fucking stakes gambling right here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough to beat.
Nice, guys. Nice.
And he
Rich
won again.
today. I'm gonna
Almost
get rich.
had it.
15
How
gold.
much money do you have?
Didn't
10 gold
basically
pieces.
win 20 gold coins today?
Alright, I'm at 45 gold and 6 silver now.
What the fuck?
You guys do realize you just lost half of your money
No,
that you were paid today.
Tony,
Yes, Tony, you did.
Tony only won.
No, Brandon did. He
Brandon did.
so far. He lost 10 gold pieces to me.
I've only lost 5 gold pieces.
Right, because you were given the
Having
Oh, no,
a
wait, that was
fucking
Riley.
deck of cards is so useful. Holy shit.
Yeah, I gained nothing and lost nothing.
Oh wait, no. Brandon lost 15 because
No, he lost 10.
He lost
He
10.
lost 10 and then he got 5 back and gave it to Riley.
Right. Okay.
Angelo is still confused why that happened, but
The elf is dumb and doesn't like money.
As
So is there a magic shop here?
in the words of Avery, money's inconsequential in a society.
I disagree as a noble of this society.
I disagree as a member of society.
Chris,
Yes,
is
Shall
there
we
a
move the
magic
plot?
shop?
there is a magic shop.
Okay. Move the plot.
All right, so you all head to bed after that, after a night of drinking and, in the case of Riley, fraternizing with the women.
How many women does he get with that night?
One, and it is the only one that he got with.
For 10 minutes.
All those 2 hours of dancing for those 10 minutes, Riley. Was it worth it?
I don't think I got a name.
Womanizer.
Did I get a name, Chris?
Nope.
Did you ever ask for it?
No.
Womanizer.
One night stand.
He may or may not have forgotten.
Let's go.
I don't think she's remembering in the morning either way, so it's fine.
And the night passes into day once more.
Inside or outside, Riley?
We're gonna go with insight on that one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
He's expanding his dynasty.
Oh wait, I didn't realize
Oh,
that's what you meant. I thought you meant like stuff inside a tavern or
Nope.
not that.
Expanding your dynasty, I see. Not changing your answer now.
We're gonna go outside on that one.
No. We've
No,
already
we're
got
gonna go
an
outside on
answer.
that one. Angelo wasn't drunk.
Roll a 1 or a 2 to see what happens.
Roll a
One for
1d2.
inside.
Roll a 1d2, Riley.
Oh no.
So 1 into shit.
Oh boy.
So he's just expanding his dynasty,
Well,
right?
Listen. There
Expanding your
is a
dynasty.
chance. There is a chance that nothing happens.
Genghis Khan this.
There's a chance that nothing happens.
Have a third of the population be
Related to you.
yeah.
I want to imagine Barosa's Angelo's the one guy who will just have a child in every single place you fucking go.
I mean, if it does happen, Angelo won't abandon the child.
Roll a
but
1d100 for me, Riley.
oh no, oh no, no.
All I'm gonna say is, you want to roll low.
Whatever they roll, no.
80. I don't see it.
I forgot it. Okay, 1d. I did slash right. Is it slash or?
It's slash.
Slash.
R space
Oh, I do an information
1d100. I gotta wait for it to show up. You passed.
21. Sad.
Oh,
Wait, he passed?
As in, he is not having a child.
Alright, let me edit my message.
Count it, you son of a bitch.
Anyhow, the night passes into day once more. The morning comes. Some of you went into rooms. I imagine some of you just sort of passed out somewhere. Probably the sea elf.
That's
from
me
her- from her
on
one
the table.
shot-
Let's go.
From her one shot.
Yo, roll 1d100 to see if you're robbed.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna say you're not robbed for now.
Damn.
Oh,
My
some-
thief buddies didn't get any work that day. Sad.
Some of you have light headaches. The rest of you are relatively fine. And as the fuck. Ugh.
As the
that's a
fuck.
headache. Trying to remember if you got the name or not.
You all slowly awaken. Some of you with headaches. Some of you are just fine.
Hi. Some of you are feeling great.
Some of you had one glass of wine or one mug of ale, and you're just fine. Some of you are feeling pretty garbage right now,
And some of you had sex.
and some of you had sex.
That failed.
Some.
For
Implied.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, Riley. I would sneak out of my house and try to go to a bar to wait.
All right, so you're waiting outside. You are the first to
I'm
arrive.
awake.
No, you're the first one to be outside and ready. So
I wake up, go outside, and go to the market to see if I can find anybody selling calligraphy tools.
Why?
What the fuck?
We're on a mission to kill a man. Why?
Because I want to. That's why. And everybody else isn't ready, go yell at them.
Direct the sea elf back to us.
Do you basically say no, you're not going?
Yeah.
She just sighs and she just turns around and walks back over to the group, head hanging low.
Men telling me what to do as always. I could have so much fun with the female characters. I'd play them.
Angelo is still trying to remember if he got a name or not.
He did not get a name. Because he never asked.
Oh. Fuck.
Will she remember though? That's the thing.
Depends on how drunk she was.
Can I roll a D100 for that and decide?
She was dancing, so I mean, maybe she wasn't drunk.
She wasn't drunk. Not that
Oh,
drunk.
that's
Not
unfortunate
that
for
drunk.
you.
She was slightly drunk.
Actually, you could leverage this later, Riley. Just in case. I'm waiting.
Alright. Does everybody go outside and meet up?
Birch, the last one to wake up.
Yes.
Yes.
He had some top shelf. He took the longest to get up, and he has the...
Can I roll a 1d100 to see how drunk I am?
You won't be drunk anymore.
How we want to chance it.
No, you may not. You have a headache. You're just hungover. You're not used to top shelf, is all I gotta say. You're used to, like, the bottom of the barrel ale that you get in the military. Not this top shelf type beat, you know?
Yeah.
How did you all appreciate the tavern?
Very talkative.
The tavern was quite fascinating.
It was good for money making.
It was quite a festival.
He looks at Birch kind of confused, but doesn't ask.
So, shall we go to the Merchants Guild?
Continue our journey.
That'd be our first step.
I mean, y'all can do whatever you want beforehand, but,
I propose that we split up. I'll take the sea elf.
What up to
If
do
that's
what?
okay with you guys.
Well, we still have the journey ahead of us.
What up to do what?
Do you know where?
Yeah, to
Guild
do
is?
what?
Good
What?
question.
So, by any chance, getting Glandall, do you know where this guild is?
Yes, it's quite a big building. Everyone in town knows about it. I haven't ever gone inside though, so I don't know the layout.
So how do we want to approach? Do we want to register under a name or like?
Well, I'm going to be honest. This is a bit of a pickle, as everyone recognizes or will. So, and I'm supposed to remain discreet. Though then again, no one would pin the blame on me if I were to meet with him and then he would show up dead as well.
Well, see, the problem is, I'm pretty sure you can get into. I mean, I'm not speaking for others, but that can make you and by you an enemy of someone else, specifically your family. And if you're an enemy and I'm with you, that makes me an enemy.
Well, here's the thing. If he requested a meeting, he would think it was him if he died on the way there.
You know?
This is very true. If I request to meet him for lunch, say, or dinner, perhaps, and I request the one of the breweries, you could probably get him on a darker path on the way.
Yeah. Well, there comes another question. Do we want to deal with the upper staff or no?
I mean,
Well, that would require some more finesse, and I could request for a group, or maybe perhaps he would bring others with him. I am quite the high profile.
I mean, yeah, but he would also likely end up bringing if we end up bringing a large amount of upper staff, that means he'll probably bring up a lot of guards.
That would be quite rude for him to bring guards to a private meeting.
Well, I mean, we don't know anything about the guy, so
We know that it would be rude to meet a count with a lot of guards.
What did I say his name was?
Zenzar.
Zenzar.
Fire notes.
Thank you.
just give it Zenzar.
I did give more than that, but
I know he's in the Raymond Merchant Guild.
Zenzor of the Raymond Merchants Guild. Yeah.
Yeah, Rayman. Yeah. I had fun with my note keeping in the chat.
Yeah. Do we want to do some snooping around first? Like, we got a lot of
Something
options.
I
to
could do.
this.
I would be bait, if anything.
I am not one for
I'll
stealth.
head straight in. I'll head straight in. If you guys want me to.
I think that's the last thing we need.
No, you see, we want to draw him out as dark alleyways in the city. While it's a nice city, there are many.
I could, in some way, I could use my illusion magic to draw him out.
Or I could request a meeting, as I stated.
So are we not going to deal with the upper staff for now? I know it is an optional objective.
I don't think we have skill for that quite yet.
Well,
Unless we
that
know
would
more.
require. Okay, how about this? I could request a meeting within their guild, and then I go in. I talk to them about acquiring some goods of some kind, so I understand who. Though that wouldn't. Why would they bring? I don't really know how we would get. How I could help, and we could get the upper staff with him.
Nathanos would just pull out a parchment of paper and scribble that. Okay, so we have you request a meeting for the furthest brewery from the Merchants Guild. That gives them plenty of time to walk for us to lure him into an alleyway.
Well, okay. So this could be a two-stage plan. We could. Some of you could meet some of the urchins in the lesser. In the
I don't
alleyway.
think it's a good idea to get urchins involved.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, they could help us get rid of, say, guards, or get him into an alleyway. And then we can pay them by saying they get any money off of him. And then, if blame falls on anyone, we can blame it on the urchins. Or the urchins will be blamed.
Hmm.
Or perhaps we don't need urchin help at all. We could just blame it on them anyway.
We have to leave evidence that it would have been urchins instead of, say, me and Birch just ambushing and then cleaving them in
Well, it'll
half.
be darker. It is winter. So night falls quite soon. And I don't really know. You could stab him with a knife. And
Put him in a barrel. Put him in the harbor.
though you
don't
should
know.
search his body for any clues onto his
Upper
employment
staff.
with
Oh yeah, we could find potentially his upper staff on that.
Hmm.
yes. And then probably take his money.
Yeah, of course.
Though I wouldn't recommend keeping. Unless one of you are a noble yourself and could justify having that much money on you.
I mean, I could justify. I could probably. I mean, I may not be a noble, but I could definitely
Bards,
justify
I do
it.
not think bards carry
Pounds of
At
gold
least.
wherever they go.
5 platinums worth of gold on them at all times.
No, but I could
I
say
am-
carrying. I am. Could say I could say first off, one, I'm a courier. Second off, I could also point out that I have a letter of we do have letters from
Yes, but then
outside
they would
the-
ask what we're here for. We do not want to reveal information about the Duke. As
It's true. However, I could just say I'm a courier.
That. Actually. Seal, your name is Antonio, right?
Yes.
You're an artificer, seeing as you made rocks glow.
Correct.
I mean, theoretically, you have a bunch of people that make rocks go, but yeah.
And seeing as you're just kind of carrying slacks with you and a bunch of shiny things, you could pose as a merchant, right?
Ooh.
That's
I
real
could.
funny to me.
We could set up a market stall near him and then have him, well, I mean, her crowd the merchant, the guild master as he goes by. That could give us enough time to lure him towards an alleyway to drag him through.
I do want to restate. He needs to be stabbed with a knife, as I don't think urchins would carry large weaponry like my rapier or your swords.
I got a dagger.
And I would suggest you. I assume you all understand how to kill a man quietly.
Yeah.
The question is, okay, so instead of going to a tavern that would be the farthest away, why don't we go to a tavern that would make him more likely to take an alleyway or a shortcut of some kind?
A brewery, and yes, I was already thinking of that.
Yeah, I know. She stated the farthest away one earlier, and I was like, you could try and.
I didn't say that. I said
Whoever
perhaps-
did say that.
Alright.
So now I need to come up with a reason that I'm asking for this man. What is his name?
Zenzor.
Denzor? Ah, it doesn't matter. I can just ask. Well then, you all figure out your stall, and I will go make my appointment.
Alright.
As it would be bad if we are seen with each other from now on.
Yeah.
I would like to ride off towards the guild.
Wait, hold on. First, decide which tell us which brewery you're planning to meet at.
Preferably the farthest one from the guild.
Why?
No, preferably the one that would force him in a dark alley.
Yeah. So
Just take one random one, man.
Yeah. Just say your random name.
the Red Vines Hearth.
The Red Vine's Hearth. Okay.
It's kind of in the slumber area, which has a lot of alleys and isn't lit as well. And, you know, more crimes happen over there. So, but it's well established.
The Red Vine's Hearth.
Yeah.
All right.
So me and Birch can jump him in the alleyway.
And then I would have pointed and directed them.
Yeah. So, you all find your way over towards. Which one of you wants to go first?
I mean, they'd be happening at the same time, so it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
So then let's get me out of the way so we can have the party all going along.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be waiting.
You head along towards what appears to be a nice guild building. As you approach it, there appears to be some men that look like guards, but a little more thuggish, a little more not very.
Mercenary.
Yeah, they're mercenaries. They're not full on.
You don't need to. I've been around town. I understand.
Yeah.
And I As I enter, I take my hood off and reveal who I am, and grab out my ring.
There's quite a few merchants in the hall, independent or otherwise. The Merchants Guild accepts independents and others within its places. Or, well, the Raymond Merchants Guild accepts other
What's his
people.
name?
Zenzor?
Someone type out his name.
Zenzor.
Zenzor?
Zenzor.
Okay.
As you enter, one of the mercenaries approaches you and says, "So what brings you here?"
I would like to request a meeting with one of the merchants.
And that is?
Zenzor.
Guildmaster Zenzor. Location Master Zenzor. I will get with him immediately. He's in the middle of a meeting with some clientele. However, I can
wait.
arrange
It's
a
fine.
meeting with you. The mercenary walks away with decent swiftness, and
What was his title?
Location Master Zenzor.
Location Master. So what would they specialize in?
Location Masters?
Yeah.
They handle all of the affairs that the Merchant Guild and the books and all that for this specific location in your town of in the town of Mirvalen. He specifically for this guild house, he is the master of it and handles all the affairs going in and out of it and has final decision on everything. He can be overridden by higher authorities, but he is still the location master. And
Right.
while he can make deals with other guild houses, his primary duty is to...
Here. Yeah, I get it. So they make quite a bit of tax money, right?
Merchants?
The Merchant Guild.
Yeah.
And the guild would be paying.
Yes.
Because they also make money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Independent merchants are, of course, not ascribed to the guild's rules, but most members of the guild
Right.
are, subject to the taxation of the guild rather than independently.
Mm-hmm.
Which is one of the benefits of being a member
Right,
of the
but they
Grand
also
Merchants
pay a
Guild.
guild fee for stuff. Anyway.
Yeah.
We don't need to get into the economics.
Oh no, Riley might be into some economics. He's watched Spice and
Oh no, I'm also into it, but I already understand it, so.
Yeah.
All of us, Chris.
What?
I got my whole of them.
Alright, so... a few minutes later, two men walk out, appearing to be other merchants. You can't quite tell their identity. They're not familiar to you or anything, so... They do
I
appear
am
to be
politely
of
smiling.
relatively high standing
Yeah.
among merchants. He then... the mercenary just then walks up to you and says, "If you'd be with me, please."
Of course.
He doesn't... He lightly bows, but he's not, like, super duper formal. You can tell he's not super familiar with court culture.
I would nod my head to him respectfully.
He then walks you through a set of doors into what appears to be a sort of not counting room, but you get my point. Like a room where, like, a lot of people are doing financial stuff. And then there's a door at the back of the room.
Okay.
And he leads you up to it and says, "This is the room of the location master."
Very well. I would like to open the door.
Alright, as you open the door, you enter and you see a man in fine robes. You want a picture of the location
If you don't have one, it's fine, but yeah, I would
I'll
like a
grab one
picture
for
of
you.
the man we're gonna murder. Hopefully.
Let me grab one real quick.
Also, yeah, I stationed my horse outside
Yeah.
because I assumed there would be trough for water and stuff.
Yeah, of course. There's a lot of people here, a lot of carts,
Yeah.
especially. But
I'm just imagining Spice and Wolf.
Riley intensifies.
Riley intensifies, yeah.
I'm thinking of something right now.
all right, yeah, got it. I'll DM it to you.
Okay.
He appears to
And
be
you
a
have a separate picture of him laying bloodied on the floor, right?
No. So this man appears to be a foreigner, probably from Rune Shield, specifically from the desert part, which is a very mercantile area. Rune Shield in the desert part. I can pull up the world map if you'd like. And
Oh,
sort
no, yeah. I remember what. Okay.
He appears to be from around that area, however, it does seem very familiar with the culture, as he stands up and gives a light bow to the husband of the Countess-to-be, and he says, it is good to see you. Glad.
I would give also
Certainly,
a
Spring.
small, polite bow.
He then raises his head and he says, what brings you here to my guild today?
It is good to see you as well. My father-in-law has sent me here to discuss some matters with you about your taxes.
Of course. We could, I can put them right here, right now, if you'd like. He, points to a chair in front of him. Since he's
However,
behind a tall desk.
However, I have some time to kill, so I believe it would be better if we do this over dinner.
Oh, yes.
I can get us a private room if you would like.
Of course.
In the, wasn't it Red Vine's Hearth?
The Red Vine's Hearth, yeah.
I will get us a room in the Red Vine's Hearth. Is that suitable?
Yes. While I might not be a very big fan of going into that part of town, I can agree to this.
Very well then. I appreciate your courtesy
Of course. Sorry for
and
keeping you
your
waiting.
willingness to do it so soon.
Yes. You must be ready for these types of things as a merchant.
Yes, of course. I'm starting to copy his accent. Sorry.
Yes. He's got like
yes.
He sounds like a fucking Khajiit.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
Well
of
then.
course.
I can't unsee it now. You took the Khajiit.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought of that, but that was like the perfect accent for him.
Yeah.
He then
Well.
says, well, if you have nothing else for me, I'd like to return to work before I get to dinner with you.
Of course.
How
Enjoy it.
how should we meet at like 6 p.m.? Should be about
I
an
would
hour
prefer-
after sunfall.
What?
Should be an
What
hour
did
after
you just say?
sunfall.
Yes. After. I'm not sure what he said.
An hour after sunfall.
Oh yes, that will do nicely. Thank you. I will bid you adieu.
Of course.
And
of
I
course.
give another bow and walk out.
He does the
Now I
same
have to
as
go
you
to
walk
the.
out.
Now I have to fucking go get a room.
Yep. Go get a private room.
Okay. Best not be more than 20 gold.
It's not gonna be that much. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
6 gold
It's- Yeah.
for a private room.
So yeah.
A nice one too.
Get
Yeah,
there,
of
it's
course.
48.
I don't want it to be suspicious, so I'm going all out and I'm going to wait.
Yeah. So you're gonna wait there?
So I'm gonna go over now.
All right. So you ride along in your horse over to the
Mhm.
Red Vines. The
Hearth.
Red Vines Hearth. A few urchins look at you from the alleyways as you ride along the main road.
Oh no, they know me.
Well, yeah. They're still
I am
few-
well known
yeah,
in that kind of crowd.
Yeah, they're choosing to avoid you, but they know they definitely give looks of like, I know you, man.
hmm I actually respect them and nod to them.
All right, yeah. As you roll along, going at a moderate pace towards the
Yeah.
Red Vines Hearth, you soon arrive, and you see a little stall for horses outside of it.
I would park my horse.
Yes.
My very
An attendant
wealthy horse.
An attendant takes the horse from you and says, "Yes, I'll handle this for you."
Thank you. I would like to tip him a gold.
Oh, gold.
Yep.
All right. You like flip it up and he catches it. And
No. I hand it to him.
Okay. He's like, he's looking at it like, what?
And then I bow to him and walk away into the.
Yes, as you walk in, you see that there's an open room where the relatively common folk would eat, like lower middle class.
Mm-hmm.
And a woman approaches you in fine-ish clothing and says, yes, Glandall. Glandall Dayspring. How can I help you today, sir?
It is nice to see you again, Diana. I would like a finer room for an hour after sunfall.
That'll be 4 gold.
Very well. I pay up.
Yeah, you basically have secured your reservation now.
Mm-hmm.
And how long do you intend on staying as you arrive?
Oh, it is a business. So, an hour at most.
Yes, of course.
I do not expect it will be much of a conversation.
Yes. Thank you. She takes the 4 gold pieces and writes your name and a time slot on the on a sheet, and then walks away to go store the gold.
All right. And then I go out and I'm going to peruse the market.
All right.
Very openly, and
so you're just
everyone will see I'm a noble.
So you're just doing it to look like you're.
Well, I'm just going. I'm genuinely going shopping.
Okay.
I want to go to the Magic, but I'm assuming other people want to play. So.
Yeah. All right. What are you all gonna do?
I was getting the plan all set with Angelo.
So how just in case he doesn't go into an alleyway, how do we want to lure him in one?
I want to avoid making much of a scene as possible. So if he's out in the open and we need to somehow get him in an alleyway.
I have an idea, but
I could use an illusion to draw him in somewhere.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of a very similar thing actually. Did anyone ever get a look at Glandall's signet ring?
Oh yeah, it is a tree. It's
All right.
Like a generic kind of tree with like the broccoli, but it's actually detailed.
I could use precipitation and make a temporary signet ring for that would like last probably. How long is it turn again?
I think it's a minute.
No. 6 seconds.
I can get it to last around 12 or so seconds.
That's as long as he needs to see it for.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Birch.
I could do an illusion of Glandall that would look.
We don't need an illusion of Glandall.
Don't need him anywhere near this.
We just need an illusion
anything.
of a signet ring.
What the fuck is wrong with my character sheet? There we go. Let's see. My illusions last 1 minute, so that's good enough.
I can sit back with a knife, and the moment he comes into this alleyway, quick and done with it, and then put him in a barrel.
Yeah, what the problem is, what if he goes with someone else, though?
Then sucks to be them.
Yeah, I know, but no, I know, but what if he's likely gonna go with someone that knows, like, he may not necessarily be armed with something, but he's probably has some form of guard, a bodyguard.
That's why Birch and me are going to be in the alleyway.
Yeah, I'll be there too, and I can do some damage.
So we're just gonna put him in a barrel and just send him downriver? Or send him to the harbor?
Do you all even know what he looks like?
Well, I'm going to collect his head.
Oh, fuck. We don't know what it looks like.
Well,
should collect all of their heads.
I'm riding through town, and I'm sure they would be talk.
They should easily be identifiable by clothing, right?
Assuming there aren't more than him going tonight.
I mean, this is a Landry type beat, but we could straight up collect their heads. You know?
What the fuck
We're
is
not-
Why the fuck?
Birch? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Are you saying this in character?
No, that's out
Yeah.
of character.
No, I'm taking this as in character. Birch, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm letting my Landry take over. Sorry.
He's a Landry.
I'm just looking at Birch as if this man is off.
Udo keeps quite some interesting company.
I
I am
noticed.
No heads. Heads attached to body, all
No
times.
head. No head.
Look,
Riley, you got head last night.
You got much more than head.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that's irrelevant.
all right, now
Well,
let's
for the-
pick
for the-
up some information. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say for the first time, like with this small group since like we met and everything, I'm just like silent, seeming like a little bit nervous.
All right. Antonia, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so if he's not going to easily go into an alleyway, we have Antonia here who can pose as a merchant to get them close to an alleyway.
Just show some cleavage, man.
The power of boobs.
Boobs.
Most people aren't Avery.
Yeah,
I
but this is
mean-
a merchant, so he's probably an incel.
That's not how merchants work. I had a friend who was a merchant.
I don't know about
That's
that.
not how merchants works.
That's how Glandall sees it.
I mean, just you need Antonia at least up in the face, advertising some stupid item like, "Look, this rock glows whenever you want it to glow," or something.
I think he's that
Ooh,
dumb.
yeah.
Listen, how about this, okay? So remember that signet ring we kept talking about?
Yeah.
Why don't we just we have Birch make an illusionary copy that lasts up to an hour. And then we simply we tell him that we need to talk to him and warn him about something that he is potentially in danger.
And that I
We
think
draw him to an alleyway. And then we got him there.
You have to use my house.
that's going to be a stain on that house.
What? Dead men tells no tales. Is that not true?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Out of character, you keep going over the plan. I've been holding in this pee for like 2.5 hours, so
Feel free to go ahead.
Yeah,
Go use the
it's
restroom.
almost over.
Go use the restroom.
All right,
I'm sorry my part took so long.
that's fine.
That was my entire mind when I was doing the bar night. Like, don't want it to take too much time now.
Was the 10 minutes worth it?
Yeah, I'm the one that
Angelo.
moved it off.
Listen, the dancing was fun.
Hearing
You
Chris
didn't like
try to do a
getting-
female voice was the best part.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean,
Alright.
could we hold off initiating the plan until?
Next
Yeah,
question.
hold up. Just
Yeah,
That's fine.
doing it.
because
we got
we're
some time
missing
for it.
like what, a third of the group,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I'm fine with holding off.
and then
Might as well stop here.
and just
We're gonna
more
work that
people would
plan.
let us. Maybe if he has a squad of guards, we can actually do that in one turn without alerting other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I want to point something out. I wasn't lying when I ordered that room. It is a business affair.
Yeah.
I had to roll no persuasions. I'm happy about that. But I guess RP,
Yeah.
So,
I
whatever
do
Ren
like
was
it
saying.
when DMs don't always make you roll for things.
Thank God. Yeah, but sometimes it's really funny when you do something that shouldn't require a roll when it requires a roll. Sometimes, not all the time.
I expect having to convince this man to go in.
Oh yeah,
Top
that's
roll.
gonna be a roll. But like me asking for like a meeting, about taxes randomly. I am his son-in-law, so I guess that gives me a lot of
You have merit.
belief.
Alright, I'm back.
You have
Yeah,
clout.
and I'm known in town.
Alright, it is now almost 2 a.m.
Yeah.
If we're gonna end the session here, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Wow.
We got a plan. We got a room.
All right.
I spent money,
All right, y'all.
and so did you.
This is where we're ending the session today. I hope you all had fun, and have a good night, y'all.